I'm not sure if it does actually or not, but
we tried. We were going to do a camera from here too, but we went upstairs instead.
Yeah, these are on my list to work on this year at school. So far, we're good.
It's your responsibility?
Yeah, I work for a superintendent, so
Gotcha.
I've been this. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys got a Rose Hill spy in here, so nothing.
I won't hear what you say, but I'm going to talk bad about you for 3 hours. I'm just telling you.
So are you commentating and filming at the same time?
Yeah, we're on YouTube Live. So, yep.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're developing it this year, so.
We started last year with 4 teams, and we're using a product called Boxcast with just simple phones.
Yeah.
And then we pump our audio.
Sure. Yeah. I jumped created a YouTube page and using OBS. It's free, and able to do whatever graphics and school on there we want. We had to do it Strive. It was a total waste of.
Okay,
I'm not a fan of Huddle.
The production truck, which was the Huddle product, or is now the Huddle product, we probably will move for it because the cost is so much cheaper than this.
Yeah.
What did you?
Our production values
I
pretty
just
low,
say that
but
number.
kind of okay with
We
it.
start somewhere.
Yeah.
So after we get this going, I'll start recruiting our schoolers to teach them how to do the broadcast.
Nice.
Plus, on YouTube, we can keep the videos. They can use them however long they want. So our first soccer night got
Someone's got
a lot
to
of
ask
hits.
what he wants on his hamburger.
So, yeah.
Nice.
What's that?
It's working.
Good.
You can yell at him from outside there. Yell at him. Would you say D's?
Yeah, D's.
Just like it looks, huh?
Yeah.
D's? Okay.
That is on there.
At Astra Radio Sports Network, the statewide leader in local sports coverage. Coming up, coverage of Andale Indians football on Ad Astra Radio. Stream Indians football all season with live video and audio on the free Ad Astra Radio app. Our countdown to kickoff gets underway next with the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. Andale Indians football is just 30 minutes away on Ad Astra Radio.
Allen Samuels Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on the giant corner of 30th and Lorraine in Hutchinson, Kansas. We take pride in supporting our community and our student athletes. Hi, I'm the General Manager Don Glassby. We want to wish our area teams a fun and memorable season. A great person once said, victory is in quality of competition and not the final score. Visit online AllenSamuelsHutch.com and follow us on Facebook for weekly giveaways and special events. And as Mr. Samuels always says,
come by, let's be friends.
Ad Astra Radio.
It's week 3 of the high school football season, and the Andale Indians, the number 1 ranked team in Class 3A, are at Rose Hill tonight. Good evening, everyone, from Rocket Stadium on the campus of Rose Hill High School. With our camera operator up top, Reed Huckins, alongside Dan Buchanan, I'm Dylan Sherwood. Welcome into the Midway Motors Drive to the Game as Andale looking to get to 3-0 on the season, taking on a Rose Hill team that's 1-1. And Dan Buchanan, 77 points for Andale last week in the home opener against Wellington. And good performances from the Indians, and look to carry it over here to begin a 3-game road swing for the Indians.
Another great night for football here in Kansas. Here we are at about low 80s. It's going to stay in the 70s throughout the night, hardly any wind. Perfect night to come out and play a little football.
And there is weather to the north and west. There's been some games across the Ad Astra Radio Network that's going to be delayed a little bit. We'll get you score updates throughout the night, but seems like we're going to be able to get this game in.
This ought to be a good contest, and let's see what happens here. This is interesting. I don't know if people realize this. Indianapolis Colts and Andale Indians have something in common. It'll be hard for people to believe that, but it's really true. Are you ready for this? Neither team has punted yet. So let's see who punts first. Do the Andale Indians or Indianapolis Colts? So what we're saying is, hey, offense has been there all night, every quarter for Andale Indians. Let's see if you can duplicate that again against a little bit better team tonight with some good athletes.
Most definitely. Rose Hill 1-1 on the season, 1-1 in the AVCTL-IV. They opened their season with a 23-0 win over Clearwater 2 weeks ago. Lost to Collegiate last week, 21-10, and Collegiate next on the docket for Andale after tonight. But this Rose Hill team under first-year head coach Reese Petty played on the Orange Bowl team at KU, replaced Lee Weber, who's been a lot of places here in the state coaching, but he comes from a hometown of Liberal, Liberal with a really good football program out there in the southwest corner of the state. But he's got a lot of coaching experience, at the college level, and he came to Rose Hill after being at May South the last couple of years.
There's a lot of respect here Andale will have for Rose Hill. This is a school that has won back-to-back state championships in wrestling for the last 2 years in 4A. So we know that there's some good athletes. We understand how important it is for the multi-sport. That's the other advantage, Andale, not advantage, but a thing that they respect. Andale's loaded with multi-sport athletes on their team. People that do more than just play football. They're out there wrestling, basketball, track, they're there, baseball. And same thing is happening here. They're getting some players to cross over. And so we know we're going to see some good play right here from Rose Hill.
Most definitely. We'll talk more in our Midway Motors Drive to the Game here in just a little bit, but let's take a break, and when we come back, my conversation with Andale head football coach Dylan Schmidt is coming up after this. From the Allen Samuels broadcast booth, this is Andale Indians football on Ad Astra Radio.
You're on the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. Next, we hear the pregame thoughts of head coach Dylan Schmidt. Stream Indians football all season on the free Ad Astra Radio app.
The new Ranke E3 uses high-strength steel because it's tried and true. Why mess with perfection? The industry's highest strength-to-weight ratio is used in all Ranke systems. At Ranke, you can take your pick from a range of materials to fend off corrosion and cater to your specific needs. Contact your local Ranke dealer, Bullseye Irrigation of Inman, today. Ranke uses common sense just like you do. Discover common sense. Discover the new E3. Bullseye Irrigation of Inman is your Ranke dealer. Ranke, more right than rain.
Hey there, fellow farmers. This is Jonathan Danzel with Integrity Ag. Whether you're dealing with nitrogen leaching, phos and micronutrient tie-up, or struggling with hard-to-kill weeds, we offer products and solutions that work. With high phos prices today, ask about our air drill ready humic and fulvic acid and black gypsum products to unlock the tied-up phos out in your fields. We are also your area Pivot Bio and LG Seeds dealer. Check us out on the web at www.integrityagcells.com.
Kansas. Trust the power of blue for your can care plan. Families trust Healthy Blue for doctor visits and prescriptions. New and expecting moms trust Healthy Blue for pregnancy support. And Healthy Blue provides extra benefits for your whole family. Choose the brand Kansans have trusted for more than 80 years. Visit choosehealthyblue.com/KS for more details. Trust the power of blue.
Andale Ready Mix has superior service, quality concrete, and cutting-edge equipment. Whether it's residential, commercial, or industrial jobs, large or small, they do it all. For your next concrete job, call today, 316-832-0063. Andale Ready Mix. This mud's for you. Andale Construction offers rolled compacted concrete, cement soil stabilization, and dirt services. They pride themselves on delivering products of paramount quality while maintaining the highest standards in order to achieve the best quality product and service for our customers. To see how Andale Ready Mix and Andale Construction can help you with your next project, go to Andale Ready Mix or AndaleConstruction.com.
Welcome back into the Midway Motors Drive to the Game here on Ad Astra Radio. It's Andale at Rose Hill from Rocket Stadium, and Coach Dylan Schmidt with me. And Coach, first couple minutes of the game against Wellington seemed like it could have been a carbon copy, but your guys were ready and you put a big cushion on, and another lopsided victory. Takeaways from last week?
Yeah, I couldn't be more pleased with how we started, obviously. You know, a couple plays there and we score. Then we turn around and give up the score, and I'm thinking, just like you said, is this going to be a carbon copy of last year? But credit to, Tim Fairchild, our defense coordinator, our defensive guys kind of steadied the ship there a little bit. And obviously us then scoring again on the second drive. Kind of let them know, hey, we're going to keep scoring. And we did offensively, but then our defense kind of pulled it together and got a few key stops. The punt was a big deal there early in the game there, where they kind of bobble that one, or it's a bad snap, and we get it on the 2 or 3 yard line, whatever that was. And then obviously Grimes has the pick six kind of early in the game. And so there were some big stops there. I mean, not only to get a stop, but they turn around and give it to us on the 3, and then we turn around and run one back. And so those were backbreakers for them. But I couldn't be more pleased overall how we played. Our guys were just ready, and it's been fun.
It was kind of fun to watch, what Sam Harp did with 5 touchdowns, goes over 300. Jack Horsch, he carries the ball twice, but still goes over 100 with a score. You mentioned Hunter Grimes has pick 6 from 45 yards out. You saw some other guys get into the end zone as well, which was fun to see.
Yeah, that's always the hard thing. I hate to single guys out, and to be honest, I try to not do that. But just because it's such a team game, there's so many guys. I mean, one of the things you're not seeing is Hunter Grimes' stats offensively, and he's been absolutely phenomenal because he's just destroying people up front at tight end. It's the same with our offensive line. And I saw Sam do an interview, and he said it's credit to my offensive line, and he's right. And so that's always the hard thing. With all that said, has Sam Hart been phenomenal, and Jack Horsch, you bet. I mean, those guys are absolute players, and they understand that, and that's what I appreciate about them. And, for Sam to have 300 yards in the first half, 307 or 309, whatever it was. I mean, and that's the thing, too. We'll get to the end of the season, and,
you might have a kid with 2,000 or whatever it is. Well, Sam's one of those guys. I don't care if he gets 2,000 or not. He's a 2,000-yard back and playing quarterback. So, and Jack's the same way. And so there's other guys there too. And so it's always a combination of a lot of people doing some really good things. And so I always want to share the wealth. But with that said, you're right about those two guys. They were really special.
Can you talk about Trey Homersheim's block he had on that one of Sam's long touchdowns? Because that's a kid that's a part of a new offensive line where you had to replace 5 guys, and he had probably the biggest block of the game. How have you seen him grow through 2 games?
Yeah, well, just growing through his career. Because early on, when we have kids coming to our program, you always debate whether they're going to help you or not, and you never know. You never know how much it means to him. Trey, obviously, it means a lot to him, and that's why he's on the field. We do a deal on our scouting report, and we do a deal on Sunday evening when we bring kids in, and we have the top fake. We have the touchdown block, which went to Trey Homersheim. We have, mini pancakes, which are the backs, who led us in pancakes. We have pancakes from our offensive line. We have a special teams player, and then we do all of our takeaways. And so every one of those kids receives a Gatorade on a Monday or on a Tuesday or whatever from me. And so we recognize that stuff. We know that those are the things that lead to touchdown runs, and we know those are the things that lead to big plays. And so there's no doubt about it. That was a tremendous block and tremendous effort on his part. But that's just the kind of kid that Trey is. I mean, he's a go-getter, and he just continues to get better and better and better. And he's going to be a success in whatever he decides to do.
Visiting with Andale head football coach Dylan Schmidt here on the Midway Motors Drive to the Game is Andale and Rose Hill tonight from Rose Hill. We'll talk about the Rockets when we come back. This is Andale football on Ad Astra Radio.
More of the Midway Motors Drive to the Game is next. Midway Motors in McPherson, Newton, Hutchinson, Hillsboro, and Salina. Find the best local sports coverage at adastraradio.com.
Big savings are happening right now at Allen Samuels Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on the giant corner of 30th and Lorraine in Hutchinson. Get a rugged 2025 Ram 1500 for only 3.9% for 72 months, plus 10% off MSRP. Drive home a Bighorn and get an extra $1,000 cash back. And if you own a Chevy, GMC, Ford, or Toyota, that's another $1,500 off. And as Mr. Samuels always said,
come by, let's be friends.
See dealership for details and exclusions.
Here's a bright idea. Streaming without buffering. It's not 2014. There's no reason for laggy internet and buffering shows. IdeaTech has the technology. It's fiber optic cable. IdeaTech has brought high-speed fiber to 75 communities and counting. Don't put up with outdated internet. Streaming without buffering. Another bright idea from IdeaTech. Get fast, modern IdeaTech internet at ideatech.com.
One of the most important elements of success is knowing when to expand and when to focus on strengthening what you have. At People's Bank and Trust, we've done just that over the years, ensuring that we always have a solid base to provide for our customers and our community. At People's Bank and Trust, we never promise more than we can deliver, and what we deliver is safe, sound, reliable banking that puts you first. Let us put our experience to work for you and your family. People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Do you need custom shirts, hoodies, polos, or other apparel printed? Tired of overpaying with online companies? Hi, this is Tyler with 37 Print Co. in Hutch. Come see us and get your shirts printed locally. Check out our work on our Facebook page at 37 Print Co. We print shirts.
Why choose I Need a Cleaners? Expert dry cleaning and our professional shirt service. We take time to care for all your special items. When laundry piles up, let us do it for you. I Need a Cleaners. It's where to take your clothes.
We continue our conversation with Andale head football coach Dylan Schmidt here on the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. Andale at Rose Hill, another AVCTL-IV matchup, 1-1 on the season, and their first-year head coach Reese Petty, and got a win in week 1 and played collegiate pretty tight last Friday night. It ended up falling 21-10. Early thoughts on the Rockets?
Yeah, I mean, a talented team. A team that knows how to win. And what I mean by that is, they're two-time state champs in wrestling. And guess what? They got a lot of wrestlers on the football field. And so our guys are familiar with that. We've had really good wrestling here at Andale, and they know a lot of those guys. They've wrestled a lot of them. And so anytime you get those kind of kids out on the field where they're good athletes, they're used to winning, they're playing other sports, they're having success in those sports. Rose Hill's just a town and a community that's year in and year out had really good kids. So I hope our kids are ready to go. I hope they are focused, and if we play like we did in the first two, I like our chances. But as you know, sometimes you come off a big game, and I felt like the Wellington game was a big game. Sometimes you have drop off, and so that's going to be the challenge for our guys. Are they going to be ready to go? Are they going to respond like we want them to? And we're going to find out Friday.
I know you don't want to see that drop off, but kids have been locked in this week.
Yeah, no. I mean, our routine is our routine, and our coaches are as good as they come, and we're going to demand the best on every snap, on every rep in practice, and and that's where I give our seniors credit. I made the comment about Sam Harp. The most impressive thing for me was his leadership, and that still remains the case. I'm using him as an example. There's other guys like Hunter Grimes and Jack Orris you mentioned, and Trey Homersign, and Caden Fowler, and I could go on and on and on. That's where you need good leadership, because those guys have been down the road before. They've played in state championship games. They understand it's a long season. With all that said, if you don't continue to get better week after week after week, then you're not in those title games. And so we're going to find out, what things look like. But so far in practice, I've been pleased.
What's one big thing you've seen this week in practice from your team? Big thing that's taken a step up.
Yeah, I just think intensity, and I can use one example. We've put an emphasis on taking the ball away, and so in our Tuesday and Wednesday practices, we've had a really good effort on guys trying to go after the ball, trying to take it away. We actually have a little competition we do where we reward them with Chipotle gift cards for whoever leads the practice, and so guys have been locked in on that, and that's just one example. But we've had some really friendly competition in practice. And, I think the thing that we do better than most programs is everything's a competition. We're going to have a competition in the weight room. We're going to measure results. We're going to have a competition on the football field. We're going to measure results in practice. And when you can do that on the daily competition, then by the time you roll to Friday, you're ready to roll.
And a key to get to 3-0.
Oh, I know it's cliche, and I say it all the time. We just talked about it was the turnover battle. The line of scrimmage. We've been really good up front. They have some big body kids. I'm hearing that number 45, the Murlaugh kid, is a Division I type kid or had Division I offers. So I don't know where they'll play him, whether they play him at D end or D tackle or what. But he's a kid that we need to handle. And so up front, that'll be the battle. Can we dominate the line of scrimmage, and then can we take care of the football?
Excellent, Coach. Appreciate the time as always. Best of luck here tonight with Rose Hill. We'll catch up with you in postgame.
Thanks, Dylan. Appreciate it.
That's Andale head football coach Dylan Schmidt joining us here on the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with more from Rose Hill. This is Andale Indians football on Ad Astra Radio.
This is the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. Ad Astra TV brings you live video of tonight's game on the Ad Astra Radio app. The Andale Indians play on Ad Astra Radio.
For more than 90 years, Hutchinson Community College has been the premier two-year educational institution in Kansas, offering the highest quality education at an exceptional value. Schedule a personal campus tour today. Visit hutchcc.edu/campus tour.
Man Wyatt Tanksley Injury Attorneys.
Liability issues are complex. The manufacturer fought and fought. The best offer they made was $30,000. The jury returned a verdict for a little over $11.1 million.
Man Wyatt Tanksley Injury Attorneys. Big firm muscle, small firm hustle.
The experienced team at Pyle Law is located at 705 West Kansas Avenue in McPherson and is ready to assist you with every aspect of your personal injury case. Tom and his staff have over 25 years of experience and work diligently to fight for the compensation you deserve. If you've been hurt at work or in a car or motorcycle wreck, call 620-241-9000 for a free consultation today. Evening and weekend appointments are available. Visit pilelaw.legal to find more information and rest assured you're moving in the right direction.
Nurses partner with a staffing agency that puts you first. Caring for Kansas Medical Staffing offers top weekly pay, full benefits, and a nurse-owned team that's available 24 hours a day. Whether you want travel, local, contract, or PRN shifts, let Caring for Kansas Medical Staffing help you find the right fit so you can focus on providing that exceptional patient care. Apply now with Caring for Kansas Medical Staffing at ckmedicalstaffing.com.
Let the party begin where the pizza never ends. Come fuel up, raise up a cup, gather up your grub at the hub.
Hey, it's Sammy from the Hub Brick Oven and Brewery, inviting y'all to join us in Mound Ridge. The station, Coffee and Bakery, is open at 7:30 a.m. Monday through Saturday for all your coffee, bakery, and ice cream fixes. Don't forget to try one of our delicious appetizers. Our brick oven is fired up from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Come get your grub at the Hub.
Ad Astra Radio.
Welcome back to Rocket Stadium here in Rose Hill as the Rose Hill Marching Band out on the field performing here in pregame. And Dan, your thoughts on what Coach Schmidt had to say?
Well, I think it's very interesting because he recognizes how important it is. They keep trying to be the best blocking team in the state. And if you go back and watch them on film, it is amazing to watch how well they do block, how many times they take advantage of their angles and do such a good job fundamental blocking. And so that's what you hope you see every single night on offense and defense. Let's get to the football and see how many people can wrap him up.
Let's get into our ones to watch, brought to you by Jonathan Dansel Integrity Ag. Jonathan Dansel Integrity Ag offers personalized soil nutrient solutions online at integrityagsales.com. Dan Buchanan, who are some ones to watch for both teams?
If I'm sitting at home and I'm watching the video, you know you're going to watch the football and be able to see the backs do their job. And you're going to see Sam Harp, Jack Horse, and so on. They're going to get there. Hey, stop and take a look. Watch number 8, what Coach Schmidt was talking about. Watch Hunter Grimes crashing down in, 220-pound Hunter Grimes. Very important. And then also watch number 34. We don't talk about him enough. Afton Allaire, here he is, a fullback, leading through the hole, kicking out the end, and that is why Sam Harp is one of the reasons. He's a great athlete, but he's getting great blocking up front. For Rose Hill, you're going to see for a combination, it's going to be hard for them to drive the football. Nobody's been able to do it against Andale. So they're trying to run their spread offense. So now the quarterback and the split end. We're talking about Ford and Dees. Dees is a receiver. They've hooked up a couple times. So that becomes important tonight. And then there's a little side kick to it. They have an excellent kicker. So anytime they're inside the 20, don't be surprised that if things don't go well, hey, we just can't afford to let him get inside the 20 because they do have a good field goal kicker.
Yeah, his name is Joshua Herrera, a junior, but it'll be a interesting one what Rose Hill will have to offer here. This is their second time playing at home. This is Andale's second road game, and Andale getting to play on turf for the second time this year, but they will not be intimidated. They'll come in and try to play their brand of football.
Excellent facility once again. Here we are, like we said earlier, great night to play, beautiful weather. This is interesting when you look at the two styles again. Here we are, third game in a row. Andale gets the advantage in a sense. They're playing defense. They play against the spread offense of the other. They're ready. They've been doing this against 3 teams in a row. They know what to expect from these teams. Here's the problem for the opponent. They've got to take on the physical, strong run game. Nobody's doing it. We are one of the few that sit there and go, hey, we're willing to ground and pound. And that is the difference. Look at this. Taking advantage of the physical play of Andale once again, it probably will happen.
We'll continue with more of the Midway Motors drive to the game as they will have the national anthem played here next. So we're back after this. This is from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Andale Indians football on Ad Astra Radio.
You're listening to the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. Midway Motors, for every mile of life. Next, tonight's starting lineups and the first half kickoff. Ad Astra Radio, home to the Andale Indians.
Friday nights in Andale mean one thing: Indians football. And at First National Bank, we're proud to stand behind our hometown team. Just like the Indians play with heart, determination, and teamwork, we bring those same values to serving our customers every single day. From savings accounts to home loans, First National Bank is first for you and for the Indians. First National Bank of Andale, always first for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If high fertilizer prices have you scratching your head, call our team of professionals at Heartland Soil Services and let us help you determine exactly what you need, where you need it, for all of your fertility needs. If you've grid soil sampled within the last 4 years, we've got the data to make the prescription to put your fertilizer exactly where you need it. Or, if you'd like to try a grid soil sample, call us today and we can help.
Heartland Soil Services.
And remember, unless you test, it's just a guess.
Fall projects piling up? Then it's time to gear up and save big at Prairie Land Partners John Deere. Right now, get up to $6,500 off select compact utility tractors, plus $2,000 on select Gator utility vehicles. Whether it's chores, projects, or property maintenance, you'll be ready to tackle it all year long. Visit prairielandpartners.com or stop by to learn more. Offer ends September 30th. Some restrictions apply. See Prairie Land Partners for details.
Prairie Land Partners.
Hey there, fellow farmers. This is Jonathan Danzel with Integrity Ag. Whether you're dealing with nitrogen leaching, phos and micronutrient tie-up, or struggling with hard-to-kill weeds, we offer products and solutions that work. With high phos prices today, ask about our air drill ready humic and fulvic acid and black gypsum products to unlock the tied-up phos out in your fields. We are also your area Pivot Bio and LG Seeds dealer. Check us out on the web at www.integrityagsells.com.
Ad Astra Radio.
Back in Rose Hill as we're moments away from tonight's opening kickoff between Rose Hill and Andale. And let's take a look at our starting lineups real quick. Let's go over the Rose Hill offense first. Rose Hill coached by Reese Petty in his first season. Left tackle is Gavin Bantam, a 5'9", 212-pound junior. Left guard, Luke Nottingham, 5'10", 236, a junior. Miles Easley is the center, 5'10", 256, a junior. Right guard, Caleb Williams, 5'8", 186, a sophomore. Right tackle is Nate Larson, 6'4", 282, a sophomore. The receivers are Cooper Dees, 6'3", junior, and Sebastian Bentley, a 5'7", senior. The running backs are K.J. Jones, 5'9", 195, a senior, and Kai Kirchhoff Jones, 5'10", 196, a junior. Levin Jones, a tight end, 5'9", 175-pound senior, and the quarterback Xander Ford, 5'10", 165-pound, a junior. Rose Hill will go with a 4-3 look. The ends are Chase Spalding, 5'8", senior, and Remington Merlot, a 6'3", 230-pound sophomore. Luke Nottingham and Colton Bailey are the defensive tackles up front. K.J. Jones and Dees are the corners. The linebackers, Levin Jones, Thunder Page, and A. Piper. The strong safety is Cash McVeigh, and the free safety is Kai Kirchhoff Jones. For Andale, number one team in 3A, 2-0 on the season, 2-0 in the AVCTL-IV, coached by Dylan Schmidt, ninth season with 99-4, 102 and 10 overall. Coach Dylan Schmidt looks for his 100th win at Andale tonight. Left tackle is Emery Crampt, a senior. Brody Winter is at left guard. Rick Bertamati is at center. Trey Homersheim is at right guard, the senior. Caden Fowler at right tackle. Tight ends Ethan Eck and Hunter Grimes, both seniors. Afton Allaire, Lane Parthamer, and Jack Horsch are the running backs, and the quarterback Sam Harp, the senior, who has nearing 400 rushing yards in 2 games and 8 touchdowns. Defensively for the Indians, Tristan Cox, Alex Krause, and Ethan Eck up front. The linebackers, Horsch, Grimes, Drayton Dansel, Sam Kupker, and the defensive backs, Colt Lane, Parthamer, Cruz Kaiser, and Sam Harp. Those are your starting lineups as we get ready, as we're about to have our coin toss here. But, Dan, while we await the coin toss, give me a quick key to the game for the Indians.
As it has in the previous games, you got to put the front defensive 5, put pressure on that quarterback so he cannot see his receivers and make it tough for him. Score early, Andale, and say, here we go again, Rose Hill, just like in the other games. Put the pressure on Rose Hill early going. We don't know if we can keep up with their pace of Andale's offense. Last, maintain intensity. Hey, find a way to improve. This might be the game that we didn't even have a pass attempt last game, rightly so. Ended up tonight, don't be surprised you see a little variance in the offense and add a little passing to the offense to make it tough for the future opponents.
Let's take a look at our uniforms, brought to you by Anita Cleaners in Hutchinson and Newton. It's where to take your clothes, as Rose Hill will be in home black tops, white lettering, red pants, red helmet. Andale will be in the whites with the gold trim and the black numerals and the black pants with the black and gold helmet. Captain's out at midfield to get ready to go. for this coin toss. We do have our white hat mic'd up here at Rose Hill. Andale has won the toss, and they'll take the football. They'll go from right to left as you see it on Ad Astra TV, right to left as we see it, and they'll go from south to north. And Rose Hill will go from left to right as we see it, and from the north to the south here at Rocket Stadium at Rose Hill. Well, and Dan, there's been some games already getting delayed due to weather across the Ad Astra radio network. Haven Smoky Valley in a delay, and Lane Gillespie texted out in our group chat literally 5 minutes before kickoff between Mac and Chanute, and Chanute is ranked in the top 5 in 4A according to the media poll. So games already being delayed with the weather coming in from the north and the west.
Okay, as we get ready here, this is a good test for our special teams right here. Good kicker. He's going to probably kick it pretty deep. See if we can run it out and get good field position to start the game.
Josh Herrera to tee it off here near side from his own 40. Sam Harp, Jack Horsch back to return, both standing around their own 5-yard line. We're getting ready for week 3 of the high school football season. Glad to have you with us here on Ad Astra Radio, along with the Ad Astra Radio app and Ad Astra TV. And it's a kick away from the lefty and returned by one of the up men from the 20. That is Afton Allaire. And he is up to the 35, 36-yard line. Let's see where they spot it. And it will have 1st and 10 coming up with their T-wing offense under the direction of Sam Hart.
I'm sure Andale will start with the ground game, get things going, and look to see if we can get things started similar to the previous games.
1st and 10, Andale. Ball spotted at their own 37-yard line. They'll put it in between the hashes, close to the near hash. Rick Bertamati to the ball as Andale will go in that T-wing with Sam Harp under center with the 3 backs. Sam will keep it option right side, looking for a hole, and he's into the second level, and he is going to house this one. And he is going to take it 63 yards for an Andale touchdown. Sam Harp, 9th rushing touchdown of the season. It's 6-0 Andale, 11:47 to go, opening quarter.
No surprise. We've seen this before, haven't we? But it's the same thing. Here we are getting Hunter Grimes to power down on their defensive tackle, and then we kick out the end and follow. We get an extra blocker every time that we have the quarterback follow. So excellent job by Andale offense, and here one of the keys, score early, and it sure happened.
So Andale will look for an 8-0 lead 13 seconds into the game as Sam Hart will go under center on the 2-point conversion. Jack Horsch handoff. Right side, he's in for 2, or did they stood him up? They said no. So Horsch was cutting to the far side, and they're denied the 2-point conversion. So Andale leads 6-0, just 13 seconds into the game, and let's take a 30. Rose Hill will have it when we come back. From the Allen Samuels broadcast booth, this is Andale Indians football on Ad Astra Radio.
The new Ranke E3 uses high-strength steel because it's tried and true. Why mess with perfection? The industry's highest strength-to-weight ratio is used in all Ranke systems. At Ranke, you can take your pick from a range of materials to fend off corrosion and cater to your specific needs. Contact your local Ranke dealer, Bullseye Irrigation of Inman, today. Ranke uses common sense just like you do. Discover common sense. Discover the new E3. Bullseye Irrigation of Inman is your Ranke dealer. Ranke, more right than rain.
Ad Astra Radio.
One play for the Indians to take it 63 yards. Sam Harp with his 9th rushing touchdown of the season, and it's 6-0 Andale. 11:47 to go, opening quarter, and Austin Bugner to tee it off from his own 40. Here's the kick away, and this will be Bentley from the 10, cutting over here near side 15-20. Gets a block, 25, runs into Andale defenders. Lane Parthamer was one of those defenders, but a good return for Rose Hill, and they'll have it 1st and 10, own 33.
Okay, we're going to see the spread offense once again. We're going to see if the front 5 can put pressure and then take care of. They have a pretty big size running back here in number 6, so that'll also be a concern.
KJ Jones is that back. Xander Ford, the junior, in the shotgun. 2 receivers far side. Jones is the back on 1st and 10 for Rose Hill, own 33 near hash. 12 on the play clock. Little audible by Rose Hill. Ford will keep it on option, trying to toss, and they get it. And he's tripped. He got tripped up by the turf. Far side, KJ Jones might have gotten up to the 34, maybe the 35, pinning the spot. The turf monster denied Jones of a long run. It's a gain of 1.
Did a good job of taking away the quarterback, but we still got to fill the option back quicker than we did. We're lucky that time.
2nd down and 9, Rose Hill from their own 34. Ford in the gun, 2 receivers each side. Jones the back. 17 on the play clock. We're about a minute in. Andale with a 6-0 advantage. Ford with 10 on the play clock. High snap. He's going to keep it. Looking for a hole left side. And denied at the 35. Horch was in there for the Indians. It's only a minimal gain. Past the 35, it's a gain of 2.
Doesn't take long. The good athletes from the Andale ended up closing the gap very quickly. Just as soon as the quarterback thinks he's got an opening, does not happen.
3rd down and 7 for Rose Hill, own 36. 10.5 to go here, first quarter. Andale leads 6-0. Ford in the shotgun. 1 receiver far side. Trips here near side. Jones the back. They need the 43. Play action for Ford. Pressure coming. He is nearly sacked by Dansel. And Ford is going to keep it left side. 40 got the first down to the 46. A gain of 10. Drayden Dansel was bringing the house, but Ford denied the tackle, got some green grass left side. It's a first down for Rose Hill.
Okay, it seems like it was a broken play, but really, Andale had it covered. They did a good job, just didn't wrap up on the tackle.
So 1st and 10 for Rose Hill on 46 far hash. 2 receivers each side. Jones the back as Rose Hill trying to answer here. And Ford ran the ball 8 times last week for 9 yards. He's ran it twice here for 12. High snap. Ford drops back. Looking here near side. Looking for a man, and it's nearly picked but incomplete. Lane Parthamer was in on the coverage. Sebastian Bentley, the intended target.
Excellent job of coverage. Very good job, the Andale in defense.
Well, Lane with some good coverage there. Had it on his fingertips, but just couldn't reel it in. And that would have been another turnover by this Andale defense. 2nd down and 10, Rose Hill on 46. Ford in the gun. 2 receivers each side. Jones the back. 20 on the play clock. 9:26 to go. Opening quarter. Indians lead 6-0. Here in week 3 of the high school football season. This is Kirkhoff Jones in the backfield, the junior. So the high snap for Ford. Ford looking for a hole up the middle. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Ethan Eck met Ford, and it's a loss back to the 45.
Their spread offense, once again, like we see in previous weeks. I'll take our 5 versus their 5 anytime. And once again, it's going to be very tough for teams to go up the middle against these front 5 defensive players.
3rd down and 11, Rose Hill from their own 45, nearly 3 minutes in. Rose Hill trying to convert their second 3rd down conversion. They have 3rd and 11. Ford in the gun, 2 receivers each side. Kirkhoff Jones is the back, right behind this junior quarterback. 10 on the play clock. And now they'll move Kirkhoff Jones to his right. High snap for Ford. Drops back. Quick screen pass. Hauled in. Kirkhoff Jones breaks a tackle in the second level, and he is in Andale territory to the 30. And they went with a quick pass here near side, and 2 for 2 on 3rd downs.
Okay, what we ran into before, they're trying to spread us out, and the only success they're having right now is to get to the outside. But the thing is, it can't get too discouraged, Andale. You've been at the right spot both times and just failed to wrap them up and make the finish tackle.
It's a connection of 25. And now Rose Hill has it, 1st and 10 from the Andale 30. Nearing 8 minutes to go, opening quarter. Indians lead 6-0. But the Rose Hill Rockets looking to strike here. 2 receivers each side. High snap, handoff, Jones, ball. It's Ford on a keeper past the 30 to the 28. Dancel in on the stop for the Indians.
If you're watching out here, if you're watching on video, you're going to see really wide splits from their offensive line play. And so they're trying to say, hey, our 5 are going to beat your 5 on the inside. Not probably going to happen, so you keep seeing them attack from the outside then.
2nd down and 8, Rose Hill from the Andale 28. Ford in the gun, 2 receivers each side, 1 back. Rose Hill trying to do what Wellington did last week after Andale took the football first. KJ Jones is the back to the left of Ford. Ford going to throw over the middle, looking for a man, and it's tipped and incomplete. Cruz Kaiser with the deflection.
Excellent job. Good coverage all the way around. Here we are, big 3rd down, and we'll see what happens. See if we can get pressure again. Over here on the outside, they haven't thrown to their best receiver, number 1. This is their chance. It looks like they've got one-on-one coverage over here, so it'll be interesting to see if we can match up.
3rd down and 7, Rose Hill. Ford in the shotgun with KJ Jones the back. 2 receivers each side. It is Dees and Bentley here near side. Looks like Kirchhoff and Merlot are the receivers far side. 3 on the play clock. They got to get it off. High snap. Xander Ford throws, looking for a man. Hold in and tackle immediately. No, they said incompletion. Sam Harp with the hit stick there on the incompletion. Merlot, the intended target, the big fella.
Excellent job by Sam Harp. As soon as he had hands on the football, Sam was right there and knocked it away.
Now 4th down and 7 for Rose Hill from the Andale 28. They're going to keep the offense out there. So 2 for 3 on 3rd downs, and now Reese Petty will gamble. 6:54 to go, first quarter. Andale leads 6-0. 4th and 7 from the Andale 28. Ford in the gun, 2 receivers each side. KJ Jones the back. They need the 21. Here's the snap. Ford, pressure coming, rolls here near side, looking, throws, and is incomplete, batted down. Parthamer with the deflection and a turnover on downs, and the Indians will take over 1st and 10 on 28.
Smart play by Parthamer, and he didn't try to intercept it. He knocked it down. That way it gives him a chance to get the ball back from
And there's a flag far side at the 21. And this is going to be a hold against the Indians defensively as the Rose Hill defense, or the Rose Hill fans here on the home side are going to get a 1st down. Did not see that flag. Came in late, but it is the white hat didn't even announce it, but it's a 10-yard penalty. And another 1st down for Rose Hill, and they're cooking here at 6:49 to go here first quarter with a 6-0 hole. Xander Ford in the gun, Jones the back, 2 receivers each side. Bentley now in motion. This will be an option. Ford breaks 1 tackle, but no, ball might have been down on the turf, but Ford got back on it, but a loss of 2.
Came back to the narrow side of the field. Very difficult for them to get much going there. So look for them, obviously, to attack to the wide side. Looking either for their option that they ran earlier or possibly to their swing back out here on the open side of the field.
2nd down and 12, Rose Hill from the Andale 18. Ford in the gun, 2 receivers each side. Jones the back. As Andale trying to get another TFL here, nearing the halfway point of quarter number 1, leading 6-0. Ford, high snap, handoff. Jones looking for a hole, spins, dives forward to the 13. It'll be a gain of 5. Let's see where they spot this football. They will spot it at the 13 for a gain of 5.
Rose Hill's doing a great job of mixing things up. They've gone wide a couple times. Now, that was the first success they've had on the inside trap play.
So 3rd down and 8 for Rose Hill from the Andale 13. Jones in the gun. KJ Jones, the back to his right, two receivers each side. The receivers are Levin Jones and also Jax Kohler. 9 on the play clock for Rose Hill. Bentley is a receiver there. High snap for Ford. Looking for left side of the end zone. It's picked in the end zone. Cruz Kaiser with the INT in the end zone. It's going to come back out for a touchback, and the Andale Indians will take over 1st and 10 on 20, denying Rose Hill.
What an excellent job by the defense right there. Held true to the receivers all the way, and then Cruz Kaiser makes an excellent play.
For the Andale defense this season, that is their 4th interception and 10th turnover produced by the Indians defensively. And now the Indians in their T-wing have 80 yards to go, leading 6-0, 5:09 to go here in the opening quarter. Sam Harp with the 3 backs. Sam will toss it right side. Parthimer, far side, down the sideline, 40, 45, near midfield. Lane with a first down and a good run to the 48, gain of 28 for Lane, and that's a First National Bank first down.
Went to the I formation on that one and gave it a quick toss to the outside. Excellent job by blocking again by Andale.
That is a First National Bank first down. First National Bank is first for you. So 1st and 10 Andale from their own 48. 5:01 to go here, opening quarter. Indians lead 6-0, trying to catch in off the Cruz Kaiser pick. Sam Harp in under center. Sam will keep it option right side. He might do it again, but he gets into Rose Hill territory to the 45, and he's going to get 7.
Went back to the staple play of the quarterback follow, and obviously got good yardage again. Just one little trip up, or else it would have been a touchdown. They'll come back to it.
2nd down and a long 4 for Andale from the Rose Hill 45. The first down marker is the 42. Sam Harp under center. Will drop back, looking for a man, looking for Hunter Grimes. Yes, he hold it in. Touchdown, Andale. Sam Harp to Hunter Grimes. It's Hunter's first touchdown of the year. No flags on the field, and Andale leads it 12-0. 4:22 to go, opening quarter.
Excellent play action. You know it had to happen tonight. They have to open up a little bit as they progress throughout the season. Adding the passing game to their great ground game just makes it so tough on these opponents. They have no idea what they're going to do to be able to stop the Andale offense if they're able to pass and be able to run the ball. Excellent catch by Hunter Grimes.
First catch of the year for Hunter. Here's a toss here near side. Jansel not even going to get it. They went with a toss to the near side, but Rose Hill blew it up. It's 12-0. 4:22 to go here in the opening quarter. Let's take another 30 from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Andale Indians football on Ad Astra Radio.
Andale Ready Mix has superior service, quality concrete, and cutting-edge equipment. Whether it's residential, commercial, or industrial jobs, large or small, they do it all. For your next concrete job, call today, 316-832-0063. Andale Ready Mix. This mud's for you. Andale Construction offers rolled, compacted concrete, cement soil stabilization, and dirt services. They pride themselves on delivering products of paramount quality while maintaining the highest standards in order to achieve the best quality product and service for our customers. To see how Andale Ready Mix and Andale Construction can help you with your next project, go to Andale Ready Mix or AndaleConstruction.com.
Ad Astra Radio.
Well, Sam Harp with his 2nd passing touchdown of the season. That's only his 3rd pass completion of the year. And Andale leads 12-0, 4:22 to go, opening quarter. Here's Bugner's kick from the 40. Good kick. And this will be Bentley here near side 15-20, and he's going to be balls on the turf. Dancel forced the breakup. Who has this football at the 20? Andale has it, and they force another turnover. Dancel picked it up. He forced it as well. The junior puts Andale at the 20.
What a great job by special teams. Good kick. Dancel uses his speed to get down there quickly. Hard to keep him off of the kick receiving team. Excellent job. Here we go. This is what we're saying. Score early, put the pressure on, and Rose Hill goes, dadgum, here we go again.
So in the red zone for the Indians, leading 12-0. It's 1st and 10 from the Rose Hill 20. Sam Harp and company quickly back out there. Sam going to keep it right side, looking for another 15, and gets tripped up past the 15 to about the 12. So Sam's going to get up to the 13-yard line, a pickup of 7.
Hard to believe. We're getting 7 yards, 7, 8 yards each time, but even then we had 2 players out in front. We need to pick up the inside backer a little bit quicker and once again spring Sam for a touchdown.
So 2nd down and a long 3 for Andale from the 13 of Rose Hill. Sam Harp under center in the T-wing with the 3 backs. Now a little audible with 18 on the play clock. 3:38 to go opening quarter. Indians up 12-0. Handoff, left side spins. It's Noah Stanley past the 10 to about the 6. It's a 1st down for Andale. And a gain of 7 for Noah Stanley on First National Bank 1st down. First National Bank is first for you.
It is definitely ground and pound time. Let's go, blockers, and see what happens. Let's keep our eyes again on number 8, Hunter Grimes, and Afton Allaire, what we talked about early in the game. See what happens at the point and see if they can open a hole right here.
1st down and goal from the 7. Harp hands it off. Allaire to the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Andale. Afton Allaire with his first rushing touchdown of the season. It's from 8 yards out, and Andale puts another on the board, 18-0, 2:58 to go opening quarter.
Excellent call by Coach Schmidt. Inside trap, completely different than what they've been running all game so far. Excellent call. Once again, another 6 points.
So Andale leads 18-0, 2:58 to go. 0 for 2 on the 2-point conversion here in this game. Sam Harp will drop back on play action, looking for a man in the back of the end zone. Hold in. Colt Lane with the 2-point conversion, and Andale leads it 20-0, 2:58 to go opening quarter. We're back in 30 seconds from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. You're listening to Andale Indians football on Ad Astra Radio.
Kansas. Trust the power of blue for your Can Care plan. Families trust Healthy Blue for doctor visits and prescriptions. New and expecting moms trust Healthy Blue for pregnancy support. And Healthy Blue provides extra benefits for your whole family. Choose the brand Kansans have trusted for more than 80 years. Visit choosehealthyblue.com/KS for more details. Trust the power of blue.
His first touchdown of the year. Andale leads it, should be 20-0. And you put the 2-point conversion on the board. Stream live audio and video with the Ad Astra radio app powered by Nextech Wireless. The latest phones and devices at the best prices. Bugner's kick. And here from the 10, 15, cutting over the middle, 20, 25, 30, but met up by Grimes. Making that return was Brayson Moore, and he returns it to the 30, and Rose Hill will take over 1st and 10. They will have it at the 31.
Just like last week, look how important the special teams are again. Last week it was a fumble on a punt attempt by Wellington. This time it was a kickoff return fumble. And both times Andale capitalized and gave him a 3-touchdown lead.
Andale Indians football brought to you by Hutchinson Community College, caring for Kansas medical staff. We'll get our boosters mentioned throughout the broadcast here tonight. 1st and 10 for Rose Hill from their own 31. Xander Ford in the gun. High snap. Play, handoff. Kirchhoff Jones going to go nowhere, and Andale stood them up, and it's going to be a negative run there.
Excellent job by the interior, where there was Kraus, Eck, up there front, Cox, Grimes, Dansel, those front 5. Those are names that you're going to hear throughout the night if they think they want to be able to get up front or attack us up front.
A loss of 4 to the 27. 2nd down. It's 20-0 Andale. Ford in the gun. Kirchhoff Jones is the back. 2 receivers far side, 2 here near side. 12 on the play clock. We near 2 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. 20-0 Andale. 5 on the play clock. Ford, high snap, play action. Jump forward, pressure coming, is caught immediately, but going to go nowhere. Colt Lane was in on the stop. Making the reception was Levin Jones, the tight end. And no gain in a 3rd down and long.
I failed to mention last time, Emery Kraft is in at nose guard, so we're developing some depth on the inside interior. That's going to be important as the season goes on.
3rd down and 12. As Ford in the gun. 2 receivers each side. Kirkhoff Jones is the back. Ball spot at the 28. So it's a gain of 1 on the reception because it was at the 27. And they'll try and bring some pressure. Dropping back forward. Pressure coming. Sacked. Sacked there. Alex Kraus with the QB sack. And the interior of the Andale defense gets another big stand and probably punting time for Rose Hill.
Give credit to all 3 downs, to the interior linemen and to our interior 5. Excellent job defensively. Here we go again. Got a chance to get the ball back even again. Probably run 1 before the end of the quarter.
About a 20-second differential between game and play clock. Sebastian Bentley is the punter, and Sam Harp back to return. He is standing in between the hashes, zone 42. Bentley standing at zone 7. Here's the kick. Good kick away. Sam going to come up at midfield, cutting over far side 45. Watch out, Sam. 40, down the sideline 30. And out of bounds past the 30 to the 29. Good return from Harp. And Andale with a short field with 18 and a half seconds to go in the opening quarter.
I don't know if people understand how important that is for special teams. That's 20 yards that you don't have to try to get from your offense. You already got it from your special teams. Added plus. It's a very important part of Andale Indian football.
Andale Indians football also brought to you by First National Bank, Prairie Land Partners, Bullseye Irrigation, Heartland Soil Services, Jonathan Dansel, Integrity Ag. Sam Harp, handoff. Noah Stanley spins, dives forward to the 25. So a minimal gain to the 25, gain of 3. So it started at the 27, a gain of 2 for Noah Stanley as the clock should roll out at the end of the quarter. So Noah Stanley with a gain of 2, and that will do it for they're going to try the 4 seconds. Sam is going to let this one roll out. Andale leads 20-0 after 12 minutes here at Rose Hill. The Indians will still have it when we come back from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Andale Indians football on Ad Astra Radio.
Here's a bright idea. The internet should work. Just like electricity, water, or sewer, it's a utility. It should work as consistently as one. I mean, can you imagine what buffering would be like in the shower? Or worse, if the toilet ever started lagging? The internet should just work. Another bright idea from IdeaTech.
Get high-speed IdeaTech fiber internet at ideatech.com.
Ad Astra Radio.
Andale will move from left to right, from north to south as we see it. They have a 2nd down and 8 from the 25 of Rose Hill.
Great opportunity once again, little play action time, and don't be surprised sometime in this series that we see another pass attempt.
Sam Harp and company will start 1st and 10 on Rose Hill 25 near hash. 20 on the play clock. We get ready to start the 2nd quarter. Sam, is that Harp? No,
Allaire.
The 14, a gain of 6 for Allaire, and that's another First National Bank 1st down. First National Bank is first for you. Andale in the red zone, 1st and 10, Rose Hill 14. Just underway quarter number 2. Sam Harp, handoff, Allaire blown up immediately. Blown up immediately there, Colton Bailey. They're going to say no gain.
That's the first time in a long time we've seen a team even stop or not put us to 0 or negative yards. So excellent job by Rose Hill defense. Give them credit.
Minute into the 2nd, Andale leads 20-0. 2nd and 10, Rose Hill 14 near hash. Checking into the game. Probably going to go a tight end spot. Cruz had that touchdown in week 1 at El Dorado, and he'll be a tight end here near side. Sam Harp, play action. Sam looking left side, end zone. Is it hauled in? No, it's batted down. Was looking for Grimes. KJ Jones in on the coverage as Harp was looking for Grimes for the second time. It's an incompletion.
Good play call. It was there. We almost got it completed. Hunter Grimes almost made a very good athletic play. That was a good chance. Throw it up there. Let him battle for it.
So Andale needs the 4 for a first down. 3rd down and 10 on 14. Bertamati to the ball. Sam Harp in the T-wing. Sam will drop back. Rolling here near side. He's going to keep it. Gets a block. 10, 5. He's going to take it in. Touchdown, Andale. Sam Harp, 14-yard run. Andale leads 26-0. 10:27 to go first half.
Very athletic play by Sam Harp. It looks like there's a chance for a Rose Hill defender to make a tackle. He barely put a hand on him with his cut that Sam Harp made. Excellent job.
Sam Harp, his second rushing touchdown of the night, 10 overall on the ground for the senior, and the Indians will try to go up 4 possessions. That would be an even 28-0. Jumbo package, Sam Harp right side, diving to the pylon. He's in for 2. It's 28-0. Sam got a little hole right side and dove forward for the 2-point conversion. Indians lead 28-0. 10:27 to go first half. We're back in 30 seconds. From the Allen Samuels broadcast booth, this is Andale Indians football on Ad-Astra Radio.
Big savings are happening right now at Allen Samuels Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on the giant corner of 30th and Lorraine in Hutchinson. Don't miss huge markdowns on 2024 holdovers, like the luxurious Jeep Grand Wagoneer L or the electric Dodge Charger Daytona Scat Pack, each with over $14,000 off MSRP. That's right, I said $14,000 off MSRP. And as Mr. Samuels always said,
come by, let's be friends.
See dealership for details and exclusions.
Ad-Astra Radio.
Sam Harp, 14-yard touchdown run, his second touchdown of the night, 3rd overall, including the 45-yard touchdown pass to Hunter Grimes. Indians lead 28-0, 10:27 to go opening half. Andale Indians football also brought to you by Andale Ready Mix, Idea Tech, 37 Print Company, Allen Samuels, CDJR, People's Bank and Trust, Anita Cleaners, Pile Law, and The Hub. Bugner's kick and return by Bentley, 20 to the 25. Flag thrown, far side, 26-yard line. Let's see what this flag is on special teams as Drayton Dansel on the tackle. They're going to call a hold against Rose Hill. It's going to back them up 10 and a little bit more cushion for the Andale defense. So a 10-yard penalty against Rose Hill, their first of the night. Clean football game here by this white hat.
Okay, looking out there right now, I have Krause, Kraft, Eck on the front. Of course, Dansel and Grimes at linebacker. So those front 5 still in the last few series, they have completely dominated. Let's see if that can continue.
So Rose Hill first and 10 from the 15 of their own. Xander Ford in the gun. KJ Jones the running back. 2 receivers each side. 9 on the play clock for Rose Hill. Andale trying to bring the pressure as they had Levin Jones in motion. High snap for Ford. Handoff. KJ Jones blown up. Blown up for a negative yardage.
If you've noticed in the last few series, they haven't even, none of the Rose Hill people will be able to get, or runners have been able to get to the second level. Everything's happening on the front 5. Once again, dominating by Kraft, Krause, Eck. Excellent job.
Loss of 2, second down and 12, Rose Hill from their own 13. Far hash, empty backfield for Xander Ford. 2 far side, trips here near side. High snap for Ford, 3-step drop. Quick pass here, Bentley here near side. And he's going to get denied. He got up to the 15 before he ran into Drayden Dansel.
Excellent job. Going to be very tough for Rose Hill to come back and attack to the inside. That's where Andale excels, so very tough to attack from there. They're probably going to go back to the outside, the only success they've had so far.
Gain of 3 on the connection. Third down and it's 3rd down and 10. It was a connection of 2. Ball spot at the 15. 17 on the play clock. Nearing 9 minutes of play here in the first half. Andale leads 28-0 here on the road in week 3 of the high school football season.
Trying to get something going for his team.
KJ Jones the back to the right. Now Jones trying to, he got some confusion. 1 on the play clock, and Reese Petty will call a timeout. And we'll just keep it right here at 8:48 to go here in the first half with Andale with a commanding 28-0 lead.
Here's what you're finding out. Rose Hill knows this is a big down again because they can't afford to give the ball back to Andale. Andale hasn't been denied yet, so they have to come up with something at this stage in order to try to keep this series going. Andale side, hey, we know that they have an attack from the outside, but it's probably where it's going to happen this time. Look for their athletes. Number 1, I still think about is going to get involved in before the night is over. So this is a chance. Only other thing they've had success doing is throwing the swing pass out to the back.
Let's get you a Bueller Dental Care scoreboard update. Bueller Dental Care providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch. Cheney and Garden Plain tied at 7-1. Heston Hillsboro tied at 14. Halstead leading Nickerson 21-0. Mays leads Hutch 21-7. Kingman and Wichita Trinity tied at 7. We'll get you some other scores here throughout the night. 3rd down and 10 for Rose Hill on 15. Ford in the gun. High snap. Handoff. No, they will go with a flea flicker or option as Bentley with the pass, and it's incomplete. Colt Lane in on the stop. They were looking for D's.
We knew they had to go to number 1 sometime. Dees has been their leading receiver in the previous games. Excellent job by Colt Lane. Staying in there, did not get confused, kept with his assignment. Good defense. Here they are in probably punt formation, maybe. Maybe they're going to go.
They're going to go for it on 4th and 10 on 15. Maybe a quick kick by the quarterback, Xander Ford. KJ Jones to back, a receiver here near side with trips far side on 4th and 10 from their own 15. So Andale trying to get a stop here. Ford, high snap, drops back, rolling, looking, airing it out here near side, looking for Dees, and he overthrew him. Actually, not Dees, or is that, no, Dees, no, it was Corbin Turner, the intended target. Partimer with the coverage, and Andale's going to be in the red zone. 1st and 10, Rose Hill 15, leading 28-0, 8:34 to go, quarter number 2.
Rose Hill saying, hey, our offense is our best defense, I guess, is what they're saying right there. And so they're hoping to create something with 4th down, but doing it inside their 15, that really gives a huge advantage to Andale offense.
Andale with 185 yards of total offense to 33 for Rose Hill, with a good chunk of that coming on that first drive. 1st and 10, Andale. Rose Hill 15. Harp under center. Handoff left side.
Nice stop.
Koopker.
Rose Hill playing pretty tight at the line.
So Sam gets up to the 12 for a gain of 3.
Nothing wrong with that. That's excellent. 3-4 yards at a time. That's still good football. There's nothing wrong. Don't get discouraged just because we've broken so many long runs. 3-4 yards is still good, solid ground and pound football.
Koopker with his 5th carry of the season. 8 minutes to go, opening quarter. Indians lead 28-0. Ball spotted at the Rose Hill 12 far hash. It's a 2nd and 7 from the 12. Sam Harp, handoff, right side, trying to get into the second level. Drayden Dansel with the run there. Past the 10. Let's see where they spot it. It's going to be spotted about the 7 or the 8-yard line, gain of 4. So 3rd down and 2, Indians from the 8. Sam Harp and company quickly to the line. Sam Harp, direct snap up the middle. Past the 5. He's going to have the 1st down. It's 1st and goal for Andale.
1st down, Andale. 1st and goal.
Excellent job. Went over the left side of the line following Brody Winter and Emery Kraft. Excellent blocking up front.
So Andale with a First National Bank first down. First National Bank is first for you. First and goal from the 3. Harp, handoff, Koopker. And he is in from 3 yards out. Sam, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the season. 34-0 Andale. 6:49 to go, first half.
Excellent job by Andale offense. True to form. Stay with what's good to them. Inside the 15s where they started, and was okay to just get the 3 to 4 yards at a time and finish with a strong run by Koopker.
Koopker with his, like I mentioned, 3rd rushing touchdown, and looking for the 2, but a flag was thrown as Koopker had it, as they will get a false start on Andale. It will be a 5-yard penalty, and now Dylan Schmidt has to see what he has on a longer 2-point conversion this time. Get you another Bueller Dental Care scoreboard update. We'll keep it right here after this 2-point conversion.
Just going to do it from the 7-yard line.
So Andale looking to go up 36-0. Still 6:49 to play in the second. Here from Rocket Stadium in Rose Hill. Remember the first quarter last week, Dan, went 51 minutes. Sam Harp looking, ball is on the turf, and it is going to be no good, as Rose Hill will deny it again, and it's 34-0. 6:49 to go in the first half. And Dan, just that little false start, this offensive line, Coach Schmidt going to tell his guys, you cannot be doing that. You got to learn from it like that.
2 mental mistakes in a row there. We have illegal procedure, and then we kind of lose handle of the football. It's both disappointing at that stage, but, you're looking for excellence, looking for perfect execution, but that's part of it. You're going to learn from it and hopefully help you down the road.
Get you another Bueller Dental Care scoreboard update. Bueller Dental Care, providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch. Manhattan and Hayes, one of the big games going on in the state, tied at 0 from the Little Apple. Also, Cheney now leads Garden Plain 14-7. Heston leading Hillsboro 22-14. Other scores we have for you is Great Bend leading Bueller 14-0. Trinity and Remington tied at 6. Here's Bugner's kick away, and Bentley from the 10 here near side, trying to cut 15 to the 20 and to the 23, maybe the 24 for Sebastian Bentley, and it is 6:38 to go as they're rolling the clock, Dan. And now they stopped it. I was like, why are you rolling the clock?
There was an example of using some of the younger kids already. 27, Luke Fowler made a good job on the kickoff coverage.
So Rose Hill will take over, 1st and 10. So I got to get that last touchdown update. Xander Ford in the shotgun. 2 receivers each side. Now Levin Jones in motion from near to far. Now a tight end right side. Ford. Handoff, Jones. No, he's going to keep it an option, but Kraus is trying to deny him, and not going to be denied there. As Dansel in there on Ford, who was cutting over far side, as Kraus was bringing the house, but Dansel, the second man to stop him.
Excellent pursuit by Andale. Didn't rely on one guy to bring him down. Went ahead and had group tackling before it got done. Good job, Andale defense.
A loss of 5 for Ford. 2nd down and 15. From the Rose Hill 18. Ford in the gun. Halfway point, quarter number 2. Andale leads 34-0. Andale entering tonight averaging 90.5 points. 8 on the play clock. 2 receivers far each side. High snap for Ford. Rolling here near side. Pressure coming. Tossed it to KJ Jones. Portimer blew him up immediately. And Jones, frustrated with one of his up man, his receiver, his blocker, Corbin Turner, he gave him a mouthful.
Hey, great job. Great job by Lane Parthimer. He was out there. He was trying to be blocked by number 7. He didn't have any part of that. He not only shook off the block, he made the tackle. Great job by Lane.
It is a gain of 1 and 3rd down and 14 from the 19. Trips forward, 1 for Xander Ford. High snap, looking, pressure coming, and he's going to drop. It's dropped. It's an incompletion. Bentley wanted that football, and it's going to be incompletion. And now punting time for Rose Hill at 4:59 to go in the opening half.
Looks like this time they are going to punt it. Didn't work out for him last time. There is an example, though. Andale has made so many hard hits. That is still tough. Coming across the middle, you know you're going to get hit. Very tough to make that catch. I don't think he would have got very far anyway, even if he would have made it.
Bentley to punt this football away from his own 5. Sam Harp standing about the 47 of his own. Here's the kick. Over in the kick, and it's going to take a bounce. Harp from the 45 of his own. He dropped it. 45-40. Sam's going to give a return of 15 up to the Rose Hill 40. He kind of mishandled it on the bounce, but got a return of 15 to the Rose Hill 40, and that's where Andale takes over, leading 34-0, 4:50 to go, first half.
I think you need to understand how good an athlete Sam Harp is. Right there is an example. The ball bounced. That's not easy to handle. He not only grabbed it, he gained another 10, 15 yards. And so that makes a big plus for the offense. You don't have to start back on your 40. You're already on Rose Hill's side.
So they will
50.
So they will spot it at the Rose Hill 41. So Andale leading 34-0, 41 yards to go to try to get into that end zone to our south. Sam Harp, play action. Sam tripped up, and he is going to be sacked at the 50. Remington Merlot with the sack. And we've heard that Merlot getting D1 looks, he's only a sophomore.
This is still all right. I know we lost yardage on that one, but still, you've got to pursue. You've got to progress a little bit. We've got to develop the passing game because we know it's going to be important down the road.
Right.
So it's a lot different type of blocking. So that'll be good. Have it on film, things they can learn from.
2nd down and a long 19 for Andale from midfield. Sam Harp and company quickly back to the football. Sam drops back. Sam looking, pressure coming. He gets it away. Wide open man. Hold in there. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Andale. Flag thrown there at the end of the play. Afton Allaire with the 50-yard touchdown, pending the penalty.
First, it's really good. I know the penalty's pending right here, but it's interesting. Coach Schmidt came right back to the pass, knowing that, hey, this is still okay. We're going to try to develop this, and it was right there.
They're going to get an illegal block in the back on Andale.
It'll be from the point of the infraction, so very likely it will still be a first down.
So that's a First National Bank first down. First National Bank is first for you. So they will spot at the, it's a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. So a connection of 49 yards.
Under 4 minutes left to play.
So Andale with 1st and 10 from the 11. Flag thrown at the 10.
Another flag down.
Was that Horsch on the carry, Dan?
Yeah, he come up limping a little bit. I'm sure we're going to end
Jack
up with
to
a
be
different.
limping. Well, now the flags are flying here in Rose Hill.
Illegal use of a toaster.
They're going to get encroachment on Rose Hill.
Going to call encroachment.
So that's a free 5 yards. So that'll be at the 6-yard line. 3:17 to go, first half. Andale leads 34-0. They're in the red zone with 1st and 5 from the Rose Hill 6. The play clock goes to 30 at 3 minutes to go in the half. Andale leads 34-0. 1st and 5 from the 6 of Rose Hill. Sam Harp will keep it right side, spins, diving to the pylon. He's going to be short of the goal line, maybe inside the 1.
They went to their regular defense or offensive back full tee, but the unbalanced line. They're strong to the right, a little heavy on the right. And so, once again, you get extra blocker with the extra lineman, plus it was quarterback follow, so you had additional blocker with it.
Second down and 1, Andale from the Rose Hill 2. Allaire left side diving. Is he in? He might be short of the goal line. It's going to be first and goal, though. As Allaire trying to get into that sweet nectar of the end zone to our south. And they're going to say Allaire got nothing.
Andale can still get a first down here before they get in.
So third down and 1 from the 2, the 1.5.
Rockets need to push.
Sam Harp on 3rd and 1. Stanley left side, touchdown. Andale, Noah Stanley, a 2-yard plunge for Noah. His first touchdown of the year. It is 40-0, 1:52 to go here in quarter number 2.
Excellent blocking on the left side. Good job, wide open for Noah Stanley.
So Stanley, his first rushing touchdown of the year, as the Indians will try to go up 42. Sam Harp and company. Stanley left side, he dives forward, and he's going to be stood up. And again, this Rose Hill defense has been denying the Indians of the 2-point conversion. It is 40-0 Andale, 1:52 to go here in the first half. Let's get a 30-second break in. 1:52 to go here in the half. Andale leads 40-0 from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Andale Indians football on Ad Astra Radio.
Do you need custom shirts, hoodies, polos, or other apparel printed? Whether it's for your sports team, business, or church, 37 Print Co. in Hutch has you covered. Hi, I'm Amanda. Check out our work on Facebook, 37 Print Co. We print shirts.
Why choose I Need a Cleaners? Expert dry cleaning and our professional shirt service. We take time to care for all your special items. When laundry piles up, let us do it for you. I Need a Cleaners. It's where to take your clothes.
Ad Astra Radio.
Let's get you another Bueller Dental Care scoreboard update. Bueller Dental Care as Haven leads Smoky Valley 28-0. Rose Hill with the return. Levin Jones 20, trying to cut over, dives forward to the 25. Rose Hill with 1:41 to go in the half will get the football in to start quarter number 3. Andale with a commanding 40-0 lead.
I think the last two, there's two 27s. I think I need to be giving credit to Aiden Allaire. My fault on the previous, and once again, it was Aiden Allaire. So on the previous kickoff, it was the same. Aiden Allaire's been down there the last 2 times.
We'll get you some more scores at halftime. 1st and 10, Rose Hill from their own 25. Forward in the gun, 2 receivers each side. Jones the back, high snap, handoff. Jones blown up, and going to be denied a third. Hitting there on the 3rd time to charm, Tristan Cox. And did Reese Petty call time? The clock did stop at 1:32 to go. Timeout, Andale. Dylan Schmidt burning a timeout. Well, let's go ahead and get you a Bueller Dental Care scoreboard update. Bueller Dental Care providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch. As a lot of games going into delay, Dan Buchanan. Great Bend leading Bueller 20-0. Heston leading Hillsboro 29-14. They have the earliest they can restart is 8:15. Inman leads Sterling 24-22. Kinsley leading St. John's 30-14. McPherson leading Chanute 7-0. And that's about all the other scores I have. Let me see if I can find some others. I'm in 2 group chats, but Dan, what's Dylan Schmidt trying to draw up here defensively?
Scoreboard's not the factor. You're trying to work on things for down the road here. So it's another opportunity to see if your defense can step up here. It's got different players in a little bit. We're seeing if I look around a little bit, few different numbers, but still, it's an opportunity for the defense. Hey, make a stand right here, and let's see if we can get one more possession.
2nd down and 15 as Ford dropping back. Looking for a quick pass. It's hauled in. Jones here near side 20. drive. They still lose 40, 45, and then he said he was out of bounds. Where? As KJ Jones, who lost 5 yards on that run, and it's a first down for Rose Hill.
Excellent call by Rose Hill, putting the pressure on us right there.
It's a gain of 10 exactly because it was at the 15. It is to the 25. As Rose Hill, it's a long third down. So third down from the 33. So a gain of 12. And the ball's loose on the field, and Rose Hill probably got back on it. Kirkhoff Jones recovered at the 25. That high snap has been hard for Xander Ford. And that's a team rush to the 23. And another timeout burned by Andale.
One of the dangers of the spread offense, you're going to have a shotgun snap every single time, so it's got to happen every time. And so this is part of it. They've chosen to say they're going to do it that way. Andale uses the quarterback under the center, have fewer problems with the snap. But take advantage here, Andale. See if you can make a stop.
Still with 1:22 remaining in the first half, Andale leads 40-0 with Rose Hill with a 4th down and 9 from the 25. A loss of 6.
It's 4th and 12.
Oh, 4th and 12, my correction. Scoreboard hasn't been the best tonight. And they're going to punt. Bentley's back at the 10. Harpin Horse back to return. Here's the kick away. It's a deep kick, and Sam's going to let it go. Takes a bounce at the 20 and going to be downed at the 17, maybe the 16. Good kick by Bentley, and Andale with 1:08 left, leading 40-0. They have a ways to go to get into that end zone to our south.
That was interesting. It's a very good punt by Rose Hill. Probably changes the way Andale will approach this last minute. Probably just going to end up taking advantage of just go ahead and keep it on the ground. I'd be surprised if he puts it up in the air very much right here.
So 1:08 to play in the first half. Andale leads 40-0. Rose Hill gets the ball to start the second half. But does Andale want to try to have a big play and try to get back on the scoreboard here? Play action for Harp. Harp going to air it out, maybe going to keep it. Sam pressure coming, gets it away and just threw it away. Threw it away, no one in the area. But it was past the line of, it went past the line of scrimmage, so no intentional grounding, and now 2nd down and 10. With 1:01 remaining in the half.
2nd and 10.
So 2nd and 10 for Andale from their own 17. Ball's spotted closer to the far hash. Andale going from left to right, north to south. Bertamati to the line. Lane of receiver here near side. Sam Harp. Play action. Sam, pressure coming. Pump fakes. Gets it away and tipped and picked at the 30, 25, 20, 15, and tackle out of bounds. And the second turnover by the Andale offense as Sam Harp, with his first INT of the year in Rose Hill, will try to cash in, trailing 40-0 with 49.7 to go. It looked like it was Cash McVeigh who picked it off.
49 seconds left. A little adversity for the Andale. This will be good. Good challenge for him right here. See what can happen here in the last little bit of the second quarter.
2 timeouts left for Rose Hill with 49.7 seconds to go. It is 1st and 10 Rose Hill from the Andale 18 far hash. Trips far here near side, one near side, one back. One tight here near side. Ford with KJ Jones the back to his right. High snap, Ford going to keep it. Quick pass. It is hauled in. KJ Jones, touchdown, Rose Hill. The first touchdown given up by Andale here on the road this season. The Rockets cash in off the Cash McVay interception. Rose Hill still trails 40-6 with 43.5 seconds to go in the first half.
They're going to let Flacco get the extra point.
Excellent job by Rose Hill. Snuck the back out of the backfield in order to get the touchdown.
This is Herrera to attempt the extra point. Here's the snap. The lefty's kick is on the way, and it is through. Or actually, yeah, it is Herrera, number 21, as what the roster I had. So Josh Herrera with the extra point, 40-7 Andale. 43.5 seconds to play here in the first half. Let's get a 30-second break in from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Andale Indians football on Ad Astra Radio.
At People's Bank and Trust, we value our customers. We know you have plenty of choices for your mortgage loans, but we think we have what you're looking for: relationship banking. And if you're considering refinancing or purchasing a new home, check our competitive rates before you make that change. Your payments will be made at home, and you'll receive good personalized service. That's how we've established many long-lasting relationships. Make a change, know your lender, and make your payments at home with People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Ad Astra Radio.
KJ Jones, 18-yard touchdown reception from Ford, puts the Rockets on the board, but still trailing by 33 at 40-7 with 43.5 seconds to go here in the first half. Herrera's kick. And this is Horsch from the 5, far side. 10, 15, Jack, over 20. Or it's Noah Stanley, actually, to the 29-yard line. Andale has 36.8 to work with one timeout remaining here in the half.
If you go all the way back, if you remember, it was the excellent punt by Rose Hill that put Andale clear back inside their own 20. Unable to catch the ball on the fly, ended up bouncing over us, and so that created the field position. And so that kind of was the factor, a huge factor in the previous series.
So Sam Harp and company, 1st and 10 on 30. Sam under center, handoff, Horsch, 35, Jack to the 45, he's got the first down to the 47, gain of 17. Oh, that was Hilaire actually. It looked like it was, but remember Jack just has a number at the end, so Hilaire with a run, and the clock is rolling. It's 1st and 10 from the 17. Dylan Schmidt, did he throw his play sheet onto the field, Dan? He did, to try to burn a timeout.
Not sure why. Maybe he had 2 plays called. I'm not sure if they didn't execute the second one automatically. Not positive, but still, they're trying to learn throughout the game here. They're not necessarily looking at the score. We're looking, okay, we got 22 seconds down the road. Can we score in the last little bit of the 30 seconds of a half right here? So that's what we're trying to work on as the game progresses.
That's a First National Bank first down. First National Bank is first for you. 22.8 remaining here in the first half. Andale leads 40-7. The first touchdown Andale has allowed on the road this season. So 1st and 10 for Andale from their own 47. Kaiser receiver far side. Quick to the line, Sam Harp. Sam, play action. Sam looking to air it out, looking for a wide open Horsch. It's Kaiser. He held it in, but he dropped it. Incomplete. Well, Kaiser and Horsch in there in the secondary, and Kaiser couldn't haul it in, and now 17.4 and 2nd and 10.
Good opportunity right there, trying to catch him on the backside. Probably a little bit disappointing. We had 2 receivers in the same area, so that's another problem with the passing game.
So 2nd and 10 from their own 47. Handoff. It is Harthamer, 30, cutting to the 25, dragging a defender with him, trying to get out of bounds. 7 seconds, and the clock stops at 6.8. Layton got out of bounds.
One touchdown block away from breaking it, but still a good run.
See where they spot the football. It's at the 23-yard line. Sam Harp dropping back. Final play of the half. Sam near side. Airs it out, and it's incomplete. Just threw it away. But a flag is thrown. If this is on the defense, it's going to be an untimed down.
Flag on the play.
And it's going to be on Andale. It's a hold on the Indians.
Hold on Andale.
And the penalty is going to be declined, and that'll do it for the first half. So 40-7, Andale will get into the
40-7, but congratulations to them for ending
We'll get into the First National Bank halftime report with Andale leading 40-7. Andale leads 40-7. We're back after this from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Andale Indians football on Ad Astra Radio.
Have you been injured in an accident? At Pyle Law, Tom takes the time to evaluate your personal injury case and fight for the compensation you deserve. Whether it's medical bills, lost wages, or pain and suffering, Tom Pyle understands the challenges you're facing and works tirelessly to help you get back on your feet. Don't settle for less than you deserve. Call Pyle Law at 620-241-9000 for your free consultation today. Because at Pyle Law, Tom takes the time to fight for you.
Ad Astra Radio. Coverage of Indians football continues next with the First National Bank halftime report. First National Bank is first for you. Stream Indians football all season on the free Ad Astra Radio app.
For more than 90 years, Hutchinson Community College has been the premier two-year educational institution in Kansas, offering the highest quality education at an exceptional value. Schedule a personal campus tour today. Visit hutchcc.edu/campus tour.
Mann, Wyatt, Tanksley Injury Attorneys.
Liability issues are complex. The manufacturer fought and fought. The best offer they made was $30,000. And the jury returned a verdict for a little over $11.1 million.
Mann, Wyatt, Tanksley Injury Attorneys. Big firm muscle, small firm hustle.
Let the party begin where the pizza never ends. Come fuel up, raise up a cup, gather up your grub at the hub.
Hey, it's Sammy from the Hub Brick Oven and Brewery, inviting y'all to join us in Mound Ridge. The station, Coffee and Bakery, is open at 7:30 a.m. Monday through Saturday for all your coffee, bakery, and ice cream fixes. Don't forget to try one of our delicious appetizers. Our brick oven is fired up from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Come get your grub at the Hub.
At Caring for Kansas Medical Staffing, we believe every patient deserves a caring nurse by their side. As a nurse-owned, family-operated agency, we work around the clock to place compassionate, experienced nurses where they are needed most. Caring for Kansas Medical Staffing, where quality care is a call away. Call today at 316-204-0845. That's 316-204-0845 for Caring for Kansas Medical Staffing.
If high fertilizer prices have you scratching your head, call our team of professionals at Heartland Soil Services and let us help you determine exactly what you need, where you need it, for all of your fertility needs. If you've grid soil sampled within the last 4 years, we've got the data to make the prescription to put your fertilizer exactly where you need it. Or, if you'd like to try a grid soil sample, call us today and we can help.
Heartland Soil Services.
And remember, unless you test, it's just a guess.
With your Ad Astra Radio halftime sports update, I'm Lucky Kid. The Kansas Jayhawks open Big 12 action this weekend as they host West Virginia, while pregame coverage on 94.7 KSKU starting at 3:30 Saturday afternoon. K-State is off this weekend. The Kansas City Chiefs are in the Jersey Swamps for Sunday Night Football as they take on the New York Giants. The Chiefs still looking for that first win of the season. Pregame on Mix 96.7 KMPK and Real Country 98.9 KGBK gets underway Sunday evening at 6. Hutchinson Community College Blue Dragon football is on the road this weekend after that come-from-behind win over Iowa Western last Saturday. The top-ranked Blue Dragons will be at Iowa Central. That game kicks off at noon Saturday in Fort Dodge. Hutchinson Community College volleyball is involved in the Eastern Wyoming Classic in Torrington, Wyoming today and tomorrow. Blue Dragon cross country will be at the Missouri Southern Stampede Saturday in Joplin. The Soccer Dragons hosting Seward County Saturday afternoon at 2. Among the KCAC games scheduled for Saturday is one that has been considered one of the top games in the NAIA this weekend. McPherson College Bulldogs traveling to Evangel. They'll take on the Valor with pregame on 98.9, 1540 KMCP at 5:30. Bethany hosting Sterling on Saturday afternoon. You can hear the Swede version of events on Smoky Hills Rock 95.5 or the Warrior View on Kansas Rocks 100.3. Pregame either way is at 12:30 with a 1 p.m. kickoff. Other afternoon games Saturday have Southwestern at Ottawa, Friends at Tabor, Avila at St. Mary. The other night game has Kansas Wesleyan at Bethel. We'll be back to take a look at your scoreboard right after this.
Friday nights in Andale mean one thing, Indians football. And at First National Bank, we're proud to stand behind our hometown team. Just like the Indians play with heart, determination, and teamwork, we bring those same values to serving our customers every single day. From savings accounts to home loans, First National Bank is first for you and for the Indians. First National Bank of Andale, always first for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey there, fellow farmers. This is Jonathan Danzel with Integrity Ag. Whether you're dealing with nitrogen leaching, phos and micronutrient tie-up, or struggling with hard-to-kill weeds, we offer products and solutions that work. With high phos prices today, ask about our air drill ready humic and fulvic acid and black gypsum products to unlock the tied up phos out in your fields. We are also your area Pivot Bio and LG Seeds dealer. Check us out on the web at www.integrityagsells.com.
Get ready to fill the bucket and save, only at Prairie Land Partners John Deere. Get a 5-gallon bucket for just $3, and everything you pack inside is 15% off. Stock up on the essentials like cleaners, grease, fluids, adhesives, paint, hand tools, and more. Don't miss your chance to save on parts you use every day. Stop by your local Prairie Land Partners to fill your bucket and save. Offer ends September 30th, 2025. Some restrictions apply.
Prairie Land Partners.
Andale Ready Mix has superior service, quality concrete, and cutting-edge equipment. Whether it's residential, commercial, or industrial jobs, large or small, they do it all. For your next concrete job, call today, 316-832-0063. Andale Ready Mix. This mud's for you. Andale Construction offers rolled compacted concrete, cement soil stabilization, and dirt services. They pride themselves on delivering products of paramount quality while maintaining the highest standards in order to achieve the best quality product and service for our customers. To see how Andale Ready Mix and Andale Construction can help you with your next project, go to Andale Ready Mix or AndaleConstruction.com.
The latest on the Ad Astra Central Kansas scoreboard. First off, the Royals leading the Blue Jays after 4, 10-1. Area high school scores a pass on at this time. Right now, Mays leading Hutch High 28-7 at the end of the first quarter. Great Bend was up on Bueller 14-0 after 1. Halstead leading Nickerson 21-0, that after the first quarter. Just before halftime, Inman was leading Sterling 24-22. Republic County over Lyons 8-0 at the end of 1. Hillsborough and Heston. Hillston right now leading 29-14. That's in the second quarter. They are in a lightning delay right now. Eisenhower leading Newton 21-0 at the end of 1. Andale up on Rose Hill after in the second 34-0. Cheney and Garden Plain. Cheney leading 14-7 in the War on 54 tonight. That's the second quarter score. At the end of 1, Kingman and Wichita Trinity Academy were tied at 7. Kinsley up on St. John in the second, 30-14. Derby and Salina South, that is a tie game at the end of the first quarter. Southeast of Saline leading Beloit 14-0 at the end of 1. Elsaline up on Norwich 34-0, end of 1. Marion was up on Bennington 6-0 at the end of the first quarter. Frankfort leading Solomon at the end of 1, 22-0. Stay with us for more scores and highlights through the evening on the Ad Astra Sports Network. I'm Lucky Kid.
This is the First National Bank Halftime Report. On the way, we'll recap tonight's first half. Ad Astra TV brings you live video of tonight's game on the Ad Astra radio app.
The new Ranke E3 uses high-strength steel because it's tried and true. Why mess with perfection? The industry's highest strength-to-weight ratio is used in all Ranke systems. At Ranke, you can take your pick from a range of materials to fend off corrosion and cater to your specific needs. Contact your local Ranke dealer, Bullseye Irrigation of Inman, today. Ranke uses common sense just like you do. Discover common sense. Discover the new E3. Bullseye Irrigation of Inman is your Ranke dealer. Ranke, more right than rain.
Here's a bright idea. Don't buy the cheapest TP. It's not worth it. You know what is worth it? IdeaTech high-speed fiber internet. IdeaTech delivers seamless high-speed connectivity, and it won't disintegrate at just the worst possible moment. Don't go single-ply when it comes to your connectivity. Go fast and reliable. Reliability and quality, another bright idea from IdeaTech. Get high-speed IdeaTech fiber internet at ideatech.com.
Kansas. Trust the power of blue for your CanCare plan. Families trust Healthy Blue for doctor visits and prescriptions. New and expecting moms trust Healthy Blue for pregnancy support. And Healthy Blue provides extra benefits for your whole family. Choose the brand Kansans have trusted for more than 80 years. Visit choosehealthyblue.com/KS for more details. Trust the power of blue.
Do you need custom shirts, hoodies, polos, or other apparel printed or embroidered? Hi, this is Tyler with 37 Print Company in Hutch. Whether it's for your sports team, business, or church, we've got you covered. Check out our work on our Facebook page at 37 Print Co. We print shirts.
Why choose I Need a Cleaners? Expert dry cleaning and our professional shirt service. We take time to care for all your special items. When laundry piles up, let us do it for you. I Need a Cleaners. It's where to take your clothes.
Ad Astra Radio.
Back in Rose Hill, Andale leads 40-7 with our camera operator Reed Huckins alongside Dan Buchanan. I'm Dylan Sherwood, and back at Astra Radio Central in Hutch, our board op Tyler. So Andale leads 40-7, and let's get you to where we have gone. Andale scored on the first play from scrimmage. Sam Harp, 63-yard touchdown run, conversion failed. 6-0 Indians, 11:47 to play in the first quarter. After a turnover on downs, Sam Harp would find Hunter Grimes for a 45-yard touchdown reception. Conversion failed, made it 12-0 Andale, 4:22 to go in the first quarter. Then Afton Allaire would add his first touchdown of the night, a Colt Lane pass from Sam Harp, making it 20-0 at the end of one. Sam Harp added a 14-yard touchdown run at 10:27 to go in the first half. He added a 2-point conversion, making it 28-0. Sam Koopker with a 3-yard touchdown run at 6:48 to go. With the conversion failed, Noah Stanley a 2-yard touchdown run, conversion failed at 1:52 to go. And KJ Jones an 18-yard touchdown pass from Xander Ford with a Herrera kick, making it 40-7 Andale at halftime. Let's look at the numbers real quick. As Andale with 291 yards of total offense, 197 on 19 carries, averaging 10.4 yards per carry. Sam Harp 2 for 6, 94 yards, a touchdown and interception. As Andale penalized 3 times for 25 yards. Harp 7 carries, 91 yards, 2 touchdowns on the ground. Parthamer with 2 carries, 58 yards. Afton Allaire 5 carries for 30 yards. Dansel a carry for 4. Stanley 2 for 8. Koopker 2 for 6. Like I mentioned, Harp 2 for 6, 94 yards. Grimes 45-yarder. And Allaire with a 49-yarder. For Rose Hill, Ford 7 carries, 0 yards. KJ Jones 6 for -8. Kirkhoff Jones 1 for -4. Ford 5 of 10, 58 yards and a touchdown. KJ Jones 2 catches, 30 yards and a score. Levon Jones 1 for 1. Kirkhoff Jones 1 for 25. And Bentley 1 for 2. Bentley 0 for 1. Rose Hill turned the ball over twice in that first half. They have 46 yards of total offense, 58 through the air, -12 on the ground. Rose Hill penalized twice for 15 yards. Halftime recap here during the First National Bank halftime report with Andale leading 40-7. And Dan, Andale Athletics continue to have some strong performances here.
No, it was good. It was an excellent, still a good first half. We kind of finished a little bit different than maybe we thought we would have, maybe going in at half with a 40-0 lead. But also at the pregame, we said, don't be surprised to see Andale trying to develop their passing game tonight. And that's what's really happened a little bit. but that's part of the progress of trying to improve throughout the season. So that part was really good. It cost them a little bit in terms of their ground game, and probably if they keep it on the ground, as you can tell, they probably would score again. But in the long run, this is what they need to do, and Coach Schmidt understands that, and so he's trying to get the passing game ready to go for future games.
Most definitely, and I got my weekly wrap on other fall sports at Andale, and volleyball team finished second at Valley Center, but lost a 3-setter to Bishop Carroll at the Valley Center Invitational last Saturday. They went 2-0 this week. They're the 4th-ranked team in Class 4A, defeating El Dorado and Collegiate in straight sets. Cross country with a great performance yesterday at Buhler, as 5 in the top 30 on the boys' side as the boys take second.
Excellent job. There was 21 teams and like 89 runners. And so great job. Coach Getz is doing a great job developing the cross-country team.
Jack Cutler was 5th yesterday in Hutch.
Jack Cutler, senior, continues to lead the cross-country team, always doing a good job. And backing up a little bit, hey, on the volleyball, Varsity continues to win. JV went 2-0 last week. Freshman went 2-0 last week. So the volleyball continues to be very strong. Cross-country very strong. And, of course, football last Monday night. Hey, JV, you only won 69-0 over Wellington. So that's good to see. We know we got future teams that are going to be exciting to watch also. And the freshmen followed it with a preceded it with a 36-7 over Andover Central. And those teams are playing again. JV will be playing Rose Hill, but this is what's interesting. With 90 players or thereabouts, they're able to play split squads on Monday. JV's going to play versus Rose Hill at home at 5 p.m., and we have a JV that's going to go to Bishop Carroll. Preceding the JV game is a freshman game at Carroll, so we've got 3 different groups playing on Monday night due to the numbers.
All right, let's get you a Buhler Dental Care scoreboard update. Buhler Dental Care providing, let me get you that read real quick. So Buhler Dental Care, our scoreboard updates. Buhler Dental Care, providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch. Collegiate leading El Dorado at El Dorado 42-0 at half. That is what we have at last check, as Andale goes to Collegiate next Friday night. So there'll be another good road test for the Indians in this 3-game road swing. Get you some other scores updates. As Great Bend leading Buhler 26-0. That is early third quarter. Haven leads Smoky Valley 38-0. McPherson leading Chanute 21-6 late second quarter. Republic County leading Lyons 24-0. But a lot of good games going on across the state. And our game next week should be good too, Dan Buchanan.
Oh, that's an excellent group of athletes over Wichita Collegiate, so looking forward to that. I know they beat this Rose Hill team 21-10, I believe, last week.
Yep.
So it'll be a good contest. We know that Collegiate has always had some good athletes in the past, and this year is no different. Hey, I want to back up just a little bit.
Go ahead.
Coming up this week, we talk about how good the volleyball's been for Andale, and it has been. They're state ranked. You get a chance to see them at home on Tuesday night.
Might have
against
to go.
Augusta and Buhler and a Tri. Both the JV and Varsity will be playing, so there's your chance. Great opportunity to see an excellent volleyball team from Andale on Tuesday night at Andale High School, starting at 5 p.m.
Awesome. Well, might have to try to go out there. Wanted to try to catch them last week at Valley Center. Didn't get a chance to, but it's a good opportunity to go see that volleyball team trying to get back to state.
Okay, this will be an important kickoff, an important series right here. Rose Hill actually went to halftime feeling kind of good. They actually stopped Andale. They got a touchdown. They stopped Andale. And so this will be good. We need to come out, set the tone early, see what we can do defensively, and then get back on to the offense, ground and pound, and see what we can get some more scores.
Rose Hill, once again, the black tops with the white lettering, the red pants, red helmet. Andale in the whites with the black and gold lettering, the black pants with the black helmet. Austin Bugner to tee it on from the 40. Bentley back there, and this will be picked up there by Moore. Moore here near side, flag thrown and diving forward. Ball's on the turf. Andale says they have it. The marker is going to be placed at the 17-yard line of Rose Hill, moving from left to right. Hunter Grimes has the football. He wants that to be Andale football, but the white hat, as there is lightning in the area, and they say Andale football.
Andale recovers the ball.
So Hunter Grimes, and the penalty's going to be declined.
Penalty on Rose Hill. Andale declines it.
All right, so Andale will get the football. That's the third turnover against the Rockets here tonight. The second fumble as Hunter Grimes picked it up.
Second fumble on the kickoff return by Rose Hill, and that is what you can't do against an excellent team like Andale.
That's special teams. That's good for the special teams, producing 2 fumbles here. First and 10, Andale from the 29. Sam Harp, option right side, spins, and he gets to the 26. A gain of 3 for Sam.
Here we went back to the basic play of a quarterback follow, and we weren't able to get escape from the linebacker. Number 11 did an excellent tackle.
They're going to spot it at the 26 of Rose Hill. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Just underway here, third quarter. Andale leads 40-7. There is a storm approaching in Butler County. It was in the northwest portion. There is some lightning that we've been seeing, but it's got to be Sam Harp with the keeper left side. Gets to the 21, close to the 20. It's going to be a gain to the 21 and a 3rd down and 2.
Most points they've had on the misdirection, and this year they've tried it 2 or 3 times. That was the best result we've had recently.
As I am seeing lightning in the distance. It's got to be within a 10-mile radius. But I know Andale wants to try to get this football game in. 3rd down and 2 Indians from the Rose Hill 21. Quick to the line, Sam Harp. Handoff, Horsch. 20-15. Sam's going to walk in. Touchdown, Andale. Jack Horsch, 21-yard touchdown run. And Andale leads it 46-7 at 10:37 to go, quarter number 3.
You know the blocking's good when you can run in from, 19 yards untouched. And you did it from the tackles in. So excellent job throughout right there.
So Andale trying to get up 41 here on the 2-point conversion as Jack Horsch, with his 2nd touchdown of the season, on the ground. Sam Harp will play action, rolling, tosses over, and it's dropped by Allaire at the goal line. So Andale leads 46-7, 10:37 to go in the third quarter. Let's take a 30-second break. We're back after this from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Andale Indians football on Ad Astra Radio.
Big savings are happening right now at Allen Samuels Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on the giant corner of 30th and Lorraine and Hutchinson. Get a rugged 2025 Ram 1500 for only 3.9% for 72 months, plus 10% off MSRP. Drive home a Bighorn and get an extra $1,000 cash back. And if you own a Chevy, GMC, Ford, or Toyota, that's another $1,500 off. And as Mr. Samuels always said,
come by, let's be friends.
See dealership for details and exclusions.
Ad Astra Radio.
Back in Rose Hill, Andale leads 46-7 on a 21-yard touchdown run by Jack Horsch. 2nd rushing touchdown of the season for the senior. So I do have my lightning detector, and it is off to the north. And here's the kick away by Bugner, and it's going to be a kick out of bounds, and it's going to be placed out the 35-yard line by Austin Bugner.
Rockets are going to get better field position.
So Andale will have to defend with Rose Hill having it at their own 35 to start their first drive of the second half.
A little different for Andale so far in the previous games. We haven't had the first group end up playing in the second half, and this is what we're looking out there. Hunter Grimes clapping his hands, trying to get his group ready to go. He's trying to get them a little bit fired up like a leader should. So
1st and 10, Rose Hill from their own 35 near hash, moving from left to right. As Xander Ford in the shotgun. KJ Jones the back to his right. 2 receivers each side. Ford dropping back, airing it out over the middle, looking for a man, incomplete. D's the intended target. Sam Harp in there on the coverage.
Rose Hill trying to hit their favorite receiver, number 1. He really hasn't had much success in this game, which means that Andale's been doing a good job. Keep putting the pressure on the quarterback. Don't let him be able to see down the field.
10:32 to play here in the third. Andale leads 46-7. So second down and 10 for Rose Hill from their own 35. 2 receivers far side, 2 here near side. KJ Jones the back behind Xander Ford. Claps, high snap. This will be handoff to KJ Jones here near side with a stiff arm, dives forward to the 36, a gain of 1.
Emery Kraft, excellent job, good penetration. Front 5 did their job right there. Did not let the back get going.
And give them a forward progress to the 37, gain of 2. Third down and 8 Rockets from their own 37. They need the 45 for a first down. And Dan, like you mentioned, this first unit hasn't played a second half yet this season. Ford in the gun, KJ Jones the back, 2 receivers each side. Jones and D's here near side. Bentley as a receiver here, receiver far side, high snap. Ball's dropped, and it's dropped, and does Andale have the football again? It's still loose. Kraus or Tristan Lane, and Andale has this football. That was Tristan Cox. And that is the 3rd fumble forced by Andale here tonight. 4th turnover, and Andale with another short field here at 9:40 to go in the third, leading 46-7.
I know we've talked about it several times throughout in the last few games, but even tonight, that front 5 is tough. They're so good for Andale Indians. And so it makes it so easy in order to, on the secondary, if you can get that kind of pressure.
Sam Harp and company quickly to the line. Sam on the option, far side, spins, still loose, eluding tackles, forward to the 19-yard line for Harp. And he is going to get 8 there.
You're always looking, they talk about yards after a catch here. Andale, yards after contact. So the running back, how many more yards can you get? Don't let one person bring you down. That's an excellent example by Sam Harp saying, hey, you're going to have to do better than that. I'm going to get yards after first contact.
Second down and 2 for Andale at the Rocket 19. Harp, handoff. Koopker, 15, first down. Koopker with the run down to the 14, maybe the 13. That's a First National Bank first down. First National Bank, it's first for you as Koopker to the 15, a gain of 4.
Once again, yards after contact. He got hit at about 2 yards, but then ended up gaining enough for the first down.
8:39 and counting here in the third. Andale leads 46-7, first and 10 for the Indians from the Rose Hill 15. 17 on the play clock as Sam Harp and company quickly to the line. Harp will keep it right side, spins 10, and that is where he will be set up. Late flag thrown at the end of the play.
Flag thrown.
It'd be a gain of 5 for Harp, but let's see what the flag's about. It's at the 11.
Illegal use of a washing machine, I believe is the call.
This might be on Rose Hill.
Yeah, personal foul.
It would be a first down.
Helmet on helmet.
So personal foul and necessary roughness on the Indians or the Rockets. It'll be half the distance, and it's a first down for Andale. First National Bank first down. First National Bank is first for you. It is a penalty of 5 yards. First and goal from the 6. Harp under center. Koopker diving to the pylon. Is he in? Yes, he's in. Touchdown, Andale. Sam Koopker with his second rushing touchdown of the night, and Andale leads at 52-7, 8:04 remaining third quarter.
I was watching. There was 5 different blockers in front of him. When they got done getting up out of the end zone, 5 different guys getting up, making sure that they had blocked clear into the end zone.
Seth Fernandez out for the first time tonight to attempt this extra point. Lead is at 45. The AVCTL rule is 45. with a running clock. Here's the snap. Placement is down. Kick for Fernandez is up and through. And the rolling clock has begun at 7:50 to go. 53-7 Andale. 7:45 remaining in the third and counting. Let's get a 30-second break in from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Andale Indians football on Ad Astra Radio.
Should put us on a rolling clock.
At Powell Law, Tom takes the time to make justice accessible for everyone. That's why we offer free consultations day or night, and even on the weekends. Whether you're dealing with a workers' compensation claim, personal injury, or an accident that was no fault of your own, the dedicated team at Powell Law is here to evaluate your case and fight for the compensation you deserve. Don't wait. Call Powell Law today at 620-241-9000 to schedule your free consultation. Because at Powell Law, Tom takes the time to be there when you need him the most.
Ad Astra Radio.
Kickoff for Andale.
7 minutes and counting here in the third. Rolling clock, the remainder of this game. Andale leads 53-7. Moore here near side, 15-20, 25, and stood up there at the 27. Brody Kelp was one of the guys in there on the stop, and Rosehill will take over first and 10.
And their goal is going to be to play well. Rolling clock.
So 53-7 Andale.
Right now, he still has the first group Andale does out on the field. With the weather pending, I think it's important trying to keep the things under control right here, and also trying to get ready for next week against Wichita Collegiate.
Most definitely. Stream live audio and video with the Ad Astra Radio app powered by Nextech Wireless. Latest phones and devices at the best prices. Xander forward on first and 10 from the 27. He'll keep it, looking for a hole. 25 spins to the 30 and going to be stood up at the 31. Grimes and Cox. And on the stop for Andale, but not until Ford got to the 31-yard line, a gain of 4.
There's an example. We said, hey, put the pressure on him so much he can't see the receivers. Tucked the ball, tried to run. Good pursuit by Andale.
All we're looking for here is some
Andale Indians football brought to you by Hutchinson Community College, caring for Kansas medical staffing, First National Bank, and Prairie Land Partners. 5:20 remaining and counting here in the third. Andale leads 53-7 with Lightning in the distance to the north. Trying to get this in. Here's the snap by Ford. Airing it out, looking for a D's far side, incomplete. He overthrew him. Harp in the vicinity on the deflection, and it's an incompletion, and now third down and 6.
Once again, excellent job by Colt Lane and Sam Harp. Both of them right there running stride for stride with their leading receiver.
So third down and 6 for Rosehill from their own 32 near hash. 4:40 remaining in the third. Rolling clock here in the second half. Andale leads 53-7. KJ Jones is the back to the left of Xander Ford with Lightning in the distance. 2 receivers far side. Ford drops, pump fakes, pressure coming. Still pressure coming. Broke a second one, and Kupker with the stop. It's a forward progress to the 33, a gain of 1. Kupker with the tackle for Andale and punting time for Rosehill.
Excellent pressure on the quarterback. I don't know if you got to see it, but Jack Horsch, he was following his keys over there at outside linebacker. Their back was out for a swing pass, but he took that away. He read his keys perfectly, took that completely away from the offense. Good job, Jack.
Bentley back to kick. Punt this football away from the 20. Harp and Horsch back to return for Andale. Horsch is standing at his own 45. Sam's about 15 more yards away. Here's the kick, nearly blocked. Andale brought the house, and it's going to be out of bounds. About the 35. Andale will take over there. First and 10. Let's see where they spot it. See where the kick went out of bounds. Andale Indians football also brought to you by Bullseye Irrigation, Heartland Soil Services, Jonathan Dansel's Integrity Ag, Andale Ready Mix, Idea Tech, 37 Print Company, Allen Samuels, CDJR, People's Bank and Trust, I Need a Cleaners, Pile All, and the Hub.
Got second group of offense in. Cruz Kaiser's going to be running quarterback, it looks like, and so good experience time for this group.
All righty. So good to see the second unit in there, getting some rest here with a rolling clock here in the second half. So Cruz Kaiser, the sophomore, going to take over. Noah Stanley's in there. Let's see who else is in there. I see Brody Kelp's in there. Let's see some guys as Cruz Kaiser will run the show. Kaiser rolling, looking, pressure coming, and he's going to be sacked at the 30.
5-yard loss.
A loss back to the 30. Is at the 37, so Kaiser with a loss of 7.
And build on the future games.
We near 2 minutes to go in the third as PA announcers talking to Dan as Rose Hill got the roster with the duplicate numbers on it, not the one that Andale Athletic Director Jeff Buchanan produced with the varsity roster and dividing up with the freshmen. Long second down, handoff,
Second down,
and stood up.
Rose Hill does another stuff.
And that was Allaire, Aiden Allaire on the run.
Third down.
So up to the 32, gain of 2. And third down and still long for Andale, nearing a minute to play in the third. 53-7 Indians. Andale looking to get to 3-0 on the season. Big matchup next Friday night at Collegiate. Cruz Kaiser, pressure coming, and he's going to be sacked again. Ball's out, and the big fella, Merlot's going to take it with a scoop and score. So touchdown Rose Hill with a 22-yard punt or fumble return by Remington Merlot. 53-13, 45.3 remaining, quarter number 3.
Rose Hill came in from the backside. He ended up being unblocked, and good play by Rose Hill.
Touchdown Rose Hill.
So Merlot with the 20.
Going to go for the extra point. Flacco in the kick.
2 with the return from 22 yards. Herrera is the kicker as here's the snap. Placement is down. It is through.
It's good.
No, they said no good.
No good. From here, look.
Herrera missed it.
Couldn't tell which way it went.
So 40 seconds and counting here, and
Miss, I believe, of the year on the extra points.
and we'll just keep it right here as we near the end of the third quarter.
Okay, that was a tough sequence for Andale. Obviously, we didn't get the type of blocking that we wanted, but it's tough. They have some good athletes on Rose Hill's side, and so it kind of goes back to when the first group was playing. You have to give them credit. Look how good of a job they were blocking against that group, and so now the next group, this is what you've got to learn from. Pay attention here on the special teams. Make sure they do kick it. Don't be surprised to see Rose Hill has nothing to lose here to try for an onside kick. So this is a chance for us to cover for an onside kick, and it might be even with our young group. I'm not even sure what group is out there.
It's going to be the quarter as both teams are still out there as the clock did expire, so they got to flip the field, switch sides. So Andale leads 53-13. We're back with the fourth quarter in a moment. From the Allen Samuels broadcast booth, this is Andale Indians football on Ad Astra Radio.
One of the most important elements of success is knowing when to expand and when to focus on strengthening what you have. At People's Bank and Trust, we've done just that over the years, ensuring that we always have a solid base to provide for our customers and our community. At People's Bank and Trust, we never promise more than we can deliver. And what we deliver is safe, sound, reliable banking that puts you first. Let us put our experience to work for you and your family. People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Let the party begin where the pizza never ends. Come fuel up, raise up a cup, gather up your grub at the hub.
Hey, it's Sammy from the Hub Brick Oven and Brewery, inviting y'all to join us in Mound Ridge. The station, Coffee and Bakery, is open at 7:30 a.m. Monday through Saturday for all your coffee, bakery, and ice cream fixes. Don't forget to try one of our delicious appetizers. Our brick oven is fired up from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Come get your grub at the Hub.
Ad Astra Radio.
Back in Rose Hill as we are underway in the fourth. As anyone could see on Ad Astra TV, Rose Hill kicked it off and went into the end zone for a touchback. Indians take over, moving from left to right. First and 10, own 20. We have whistles blown at 11:17 to go. Timeout Rose Hill. And we'll just keep it right here at 11:16 to go as Reese Petty calling for time.
Looks like they probably didn't have 11 guys. They wanted to make sure they had all 11 out there. So Rose Hill take a timeout, try to get their defense set. Need to regroup right here, Andale, on the second group of offense. See if you can get tougher right here, get back to the fundamentals, go back to a little bit of ground game, see if you can get some yardage.
Let's get you a Bueller Dental Care scoreboard update. Bueller Dental Care providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch. As some scores real quick. Late or nearing the midway point of the third quarter, Great Bend leading Bueller 32-7. Heston leads Hillsboro 43-20 at half. We'll get you some other scores in a little bit. First and 10 from the 20 for Andale. This is that Kaiser on the run up the middle.
Yeah, slight mishandle of the football again. We're really not executing very well right now. Hopefully it'll change.
So a gain to the 23, second down and 7 for Andale from the 23 as we're over a minute into the fourth and final quarter here from Rose Hill as Andale in command, 53-13. We'll get you some other scores. I believe the Collegiate El Dorado game has been called. Kaiser option far side past the 25. Let's see where Cruz gets forward progress. Third down and still medium. They're going to give them to the 25, a gain of 2.
Third down. Need about 5.
So third down and 5 for Andale from their own 25. Indians head to Collegiate next Friday night. And what will be a state-ranked matchup in Class 3A. And a big upset in the making, a Bueller Dental Care scoreboard update. Conway Springs lost last week to Garden Plain. They're losing 36-3 to Douglas. Conway Springs number 1 in 1A. Stanley left side near the marker at the 30. See where they spot it. And they will save first down. Gain of 5 for Stanley for a First National Bank first down. First National Bank is first for you at 9.5 and counting. Andale leads 53-13.
What? Never upset with a little bit of 3 yards, 4 yards at a time. This would be an excellent time to go ahead and march the ball right down the field.
Kaiser direct snap up the middle, still loose, getting some help from his offensive line, and stood up. Where does Cruz get forward progress? He's going to get forward progress to the 38 for 8.
Couple more first downs and maybe possibly run this clock clear out with this group right here on the field. That would be an excellent way to end the game.
Second down and 2 Indians from their own 38 far hash. 8:41 remaining. Andale leads 53-13. Try to get you a Collegiate El Dorado update. I know Butler Community College, that was their high school game of the week. Handoff left side. Brody Kelp, first down to near midfield for Brody.
Handoff to the left side, and he is a bruiser, and he pushed all the way to the midfield.
It is a gain to the 49 of Rose Hill, a gain of 13 for Kelp.
Got to be impressed. This group has had much more success this time They're going back to the fundamentals. Very good job of blocking up front.
That's a First National Bank first down. First National Bank, it's first for you. So Andale with 1st and 10 from the Rose Hill 49. Second unit out there for the Indians, up 40.
Indians come to the line.
Cruz Kaiser under center, left side, direct snap, diving forward past the 45 to the 44. 5 more for the sophomore, Cruz Kaiser.
Keep this thing going, exactly what they're doing, exactly what we'd hoped for. I would say here we are, 2nd and 6. Need another first down or 2 to call it a game.
Yep. See if I can get you that collegiate score as I got to look on Twitter. So it'll be 2nd and 5 for the Indians. From the Rose Hill 44, 7 minutes remaining. Andale leads 53-13.
Rose Hill's done well with tonight, but they just might be tired. They stood him up there. Maybe
I'll tell you what, we saw some good things from Rose Hill as Emmett Eck on the carry, and they're going to give him 1 yard. Lightning still in the distance to the north here in Rose Hill.
2 downs to try to get 4 yards.
Bueller Dental Care scoreboard update. Great Bend leads Bueller 32-7. That Great Bend team is on a mission this year with Ian Premer, the Notre Dame commit. So 3rd down and 4. Kaiser, handoff, left side, blown up. Lane Smith, Martin with his first carry of the night. Let's see where they spot it. They're going to say no gain, 4th down and 4. We have 6 minutes remaining in a rolling clock. 53-13.
Good job by the Rockets. Under 6 minutes left.
So Andale trying to get this first down to roll this one out. I don't know if they want to go back on defense, Dan. And we have a whistle and a timeout by Rose Hill. Well, and Andale went to the football, and it was blown dead. Timeout, Rose Hill. 5:39 remaining, 53-13, Andale. Let's get a 30 in from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Andale Indians football on Ad Astra Radio.
For more than 90 years, Hutchinson Community College has been the premier 2-year educational institution in Kansas, offering the highest quality education at an exceptional value. Schedule a personal campus tour today. Visit hutchcc.edu/campus tour.
Mann Wyatt Tanksley Injury Attorneys.
Liability issues are complex. The manufacturer fought and fought. The best offer they made was $30,000, and the jury returned a verdict for a little over $11.1 million.
Mann Wyatt Tanksley Injury Attorneys. Big firm muscle, small firm hustle.
Ad Astra Radio.
5:39 remaining here in the ball game. Andale leads 53-13. With Dan Buchanan, I'm Dylan Sherwood. Reed Huckins up top.
Okay, this will be interesting. Here we are with 4th and 5. Got to come up with something, try to get a first down.
4th down as here's the toss, incomplete, as Brett Howard was looking for Dayton King, who scored on the touchdown last week in the 4th quarter, and it's an incompletion, and Rose Hill will take over 1st and 10. So as Brett Howard came in to throw, looking for his man Dayton King, who caught that touchdown last week in the 4th quarter, Rose Hill will take over 1st and 10. Own 43, 5 minutes to go, trailing 53-13.
Okay, in previous games, this group, second group of defense has stood up the test. So this is a much better group here from Rose Hill. So this will be tough, but I think that we can do this. This will be good game experience for them.
We do have a new quarterback in. This is Isaac Hill, 5'9" junior. Rolling here near side, pressure coming. Hill is going to get stood up. And he got up to the line of scrimmage for no gain.
Excellent penetration by the front defensive group.
So no gain. It's 2nd down and 10 for Rose Hill from the 43 of their own. Bentley is still in there at receiver as the backup quarterback, Isaac Hill, in the game. KJ Jones is still the back. Levin Jones and along with Jax Kohler. Here's the low snap. Hill, pressure coming, airing out here near side. It is picked. Emmett Eck at the Andale 40. Emmett Eck gets the INT, and Andale will get it again at 3:43 and counting.
Excellent job. Perfect position by Emmett Eck. Great interception. This should do it. Run it out for 4 plays and give Dylan Schmidt his 100th win.
100th win at Andale. He won his 100th career game in the state championship game last November at Hutch against Hayden. And that Hayden team ranked number 2 in Class 3A under direction of Bill Arnold and Connor Hanukkah at quarterback. Connor Hanukkah's brother, Deshaun, plays at Kansas. And that is a team that I know pretty much out of the Centennial League that doesn't even play a league foe during football. And we do have an injury timeout with Levin Jones down. And this injury timeout is brought to you by Pile Law. Have you been injured at work or in a car wreck? Pile Law takes the time to explain your options and get you the benefits you deserve. Clock does stop at 3:25 remaining. Andale up 40 at 53-13. We do have the AdAstraRadio.com locker room show coming up. We'll pick the Hub Brick Oven play of the game. We'll pick our player of the game, brought to you by Andale Ready Mix as well. We'll talk to Dylan Schmidt as well here as Dan Buchanan is. Are you taking some notes?
I'm working on play of the game and player of the
Okay,
game.
all right, there
Writing
you
myself
go.
notes as we get closer and closer to that.
As Levin Jones got helped off the field, so Andale will take over. 1st and 10, own 40, leading 53-13, 3:25 remaining. Try to get you some scores also in the AdAstraRadio.com locker room show. As here is a up the middle run by the Indians. That was Luke Seiler. Gain of 5. So Andale going to run this one out.
He's quarterback.
Brett Hauer. So Connor Brett Hauer, who was in on that last series, or on that 4th down. So there's 14 on the play clock at 2:50 remaining. The Indians are 2:45 away from 3-0. Brett Hauer, handoff up the middle, 50. Javen Dancel with the run.
That's always good to see. Some positive yards here as we finish out the game.
2.5 minutes left.
So for Dancel, he gets a run of 7 and a First National Bank first down. First National Bank is first for you. So Andale will run this timer out and improve to 3-0 on the season, 3-0 in the AVCTL-IV. Big matchup next Friday night at Wichita Collegiate. Probably going to be a big spotlight game in Wichita next Friday.
Rose Hill goes on from here next week to play El Dorado here at home.
So 1st and 10 for Connor Bretthauer. Handoff, right side, diving to the 46.
Gets us under 2 minutes.
Coming out of that, what's Judek? Judek with 2, or gain of 3. Be second, gain of 2. So 2nd down and 8 for Andale from the 46 of Rose Hill. 90 seconds remaining. We'll get you some Bueller Dental Care scores in the AdAstraRadio.com locker room show. Brett Hauer, handoff, right side. Hudson Ungles. Hudson with his first run of the season to the 42.
2 fumbles.
Gain of 4.
Under a minute left to play.
So 4 more yards for Andale, and 3rd down and medium. 45 seconds remaining, a 30-second differential. Brett Hauer under center with 3 backs. Brett Hauer gonna take some time. Handoff, left side, first down, no, close. To the 40, maybe the 39.
24 seconds left. Andale can run a play.
That was Martin. And the game timer is ahead of the play clock, and that will do it. The Andale Indians, the #1 team in 3A, will still win it by 40 at 53-13 and give head coach Dylan Schmidt his 100th win at Andale. So what another great win by the Indians here on the road in week 3, 3-0. 3-0 in the league. Rose Hill drops to 1-2, also 1-2 in the league, as Rose Hill will gear up for El Dorado next Friday night, and the big one for the Indians back on the road. They'll head to Collegiate. Andale wins it 53-13. The AdAstraRadio.com locker room show is next. Andale wins it 53-13 over Rose Hill. From the Allen Samuels broadcast booth, this is Andale Indians football on Ad Astra Radio.
You've been listening to coverage of Andale Indians football. Stay tuned next for the AdAstraRadio.com locker room show. Stream Indians football all season on the free Ad Astra Radio app.
Nurses partner with a staffing agency that puts you first. Caring for Kansas Medical Staffing offers top weekly pay, full benefits, and a nurse-owned team that's available 24 hours a day. Whether you want travel, local, contract, or PRN shifts, let Caring for Kansas Medical Staffing help you find the right fit so you can focus on providing that exceptional patient care. Apply now with Caring for Kansas Medical Staffing at ckmedicalstaffing.com.
If high fertilizer prices have you scratching your head, call our team of professionals at Heartland Soil Services and let us help you determine exactly what you need, where you need it, for all of your fertility needs. If you've grid soil sampled within the last 4 years, we've got the data to make the prescription to put your fertilizer exactly where you need it. Or, if you'd like to try a grid soil sample, call us today and we can help.
Heartland Soil Services.
And remember, unless you test, it's just a guess.
Friday nights in Andale mean one thing: Indians football. And at First National Bank, we're proud to stand behind our hometown team. Just like the Indians play with heart, determination, and teamwork, we bring those same values to serving our customers every single day. From savings accounts to home loans, First National Bank is first for you and for the Indians. First National Bank of Andale, always first for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey there, fellow farmers. This is Jonathan Danzel with Integrity Ag. Whether you're dealing with nitrogen leaching, phos and micronutrient tie-up, or struggling with hard-to-kill weeds, we offer products and solutions that work. With high phos prices today, ask about our air drill ready humic and fulvic acid and black gypsum products to unlock the tied up phos out in your fields. We are also your area Pivot Bio and LG Seeds dealer. Check us out on the web at www.integrityagsells.com.
Ad Astra Radio.
53-13, Andale wins it as head coach Dylan Schmidt picks up his 100th win at Andale, his 103rd overall, as they huddle up on the south side. As alongside Dan Buchanan, I'm Dylan Sherwood. As Dan,
what a
great milestone for Dylan Schmidt.
It is. What a tribute to Coach Schmidt. I'm not sure there's another coach that has gotten to 100 wins any quicker than Dylan Schmidt. And what a super job, Coach Schmidt and the entire coaching staff. I think Andale community be so proud of how hard these kids work and motivated by the entire coaching staff and led by Dylan Schmidt. Nothing but praises for the entire group. And there's going to continue to be success. This group understands what it takes, the hard work that it takes, and once again, the rewards are right there on the field every Friday night.
And another thing, Dylan Schmidt learned more about his team tonight with some turnovers that were produced on both sides of the ball. So this is something he's going to look at on film and preach to the guys heading into a huge matchup next week at Collegiate.
But also look back at it, okay? They created some turnovers just like they always want to on a couple of kickoffs. But then also, passing game progressed tonight. You know that's going to be a weapon down the road. They showed they have several guys capable of catching the ball. It's not a one receiver type of situation. So you know that's going to be a positive in the future. So Andale football looking good. Can't wait till next week. A very important game with Wichita Collegiate.
Let's get you some Bueller Dental Care scoreboard updates. Bueller Dental Care, providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch. As real quick, after 3, Cheney leads Garden Plain 21-7. Sterling and Inman, great game there, 36-32, early fourth quarter. Great Bend leading Bueller 32-7. Haven leads Smoky Valley 38-0 in the 3. Heston and Hillsboro. Heston 43, Hillsboro 20. Like I mentioned, Douglas, not that far away from Rose Hill. Going to try to upset number 1 in 1A. Conway Springs down to Douglas 36-3. And McPherson leading Chanute 35-6. Now it's 52-32 Sterling over Inman. Kinsley leading St. John 52-14. Get you some other scores real quick. The Royals at last check were leading 10-1, and that is still the score at Kaufman as the Royals basically out of the playoffs now, but defeating the AL East leading Toronto Blue Jays 10-1 as Salvador Perez with a good night and Carter Jensen 3 for 5 on the night. Vinny Pasquantino 4 for 4. So, good night for the Royals as they lead 10-1, bottom of the 7th at Kauffman Stadium. More of the AdAstraRadio.com locker room show when we come back. We'll pick a play of the game, and our player of the game, we'll talk to Dylan Schmidt as well as Andale wins it 53-13 over Rose Hill. They're 3-0, heading into a ranked matchup next Friday night at Collegiate. From the Allen Samuels broadcast booth, this is Andale Indians football on Ad Astra Radio.
This is the AdAstraRadio.com Locker Room Show. Coming up, we'll name tonight's play and player of the game. Find the best local sports coverage at AdAstraRadio.com. Home to the Andale Indians.
Fall projects piling up? Then it's time to gear up and save big at Prairie Land Partners John Deere. Right now, get up to $6,500 off select compact utility tractors, plus $2,000 on select Gator utility vehicles. Whether it's chores, projects, or property maintenance, you'll be ready to tackle it all year long. Visit prairielandpartners.com or stop by to learn more. Offer ends September 30th. Some restrictions apply. See Prairie Land Partners for details.
Prairie Land Partners.
Andale Ready Mix has superior service, quality concrete, and cutting-edge equipment. Whether it's residential, commercial, or industrial jobs, large or small, they do it all. For your next concrete job, call today, 316-832-0063. Andale Ready Mix. This mud's for you. Andale Construction offers rolled compacted concrete, cement soil stabilization, and dirt services. They pride themselves on delivering products of paramount quality while maintaining the highest standards in order to achieve the best quality product and service for our customers. To see how Andale Ready Mix and Andale Construction can help you with for your next project, go to Andale Ready Mix or AndaleConstruction.com.
The new Reinke E3 uses high-strength steel because it's tried and true. Why mess with perfection? The industry's highest strength-to-weight ratio is used in all Reinke systems. At Reinke, you can take your pick from a range of materials to fend off corrosion and cater to your specific needs. Contact your local Reinke dealer, Bullseye Irrigation of Inman, today. Reinke uses common sense just like you do. Discover common sense. Discover the new E3. Bullseye Irrigation of Inman is your Reinke dealer. Reinke, more right than rain.
Here's a bright idea. Streaming without buffering. It's not 2014. There's no reason for laggy internet and buffering shows. IdeaTek has the technology. It's fiber optic cable. IdeaTek has brought high-speed fiber to 75 communities and counting. Don't put up with outdated internet. Stream without buffering. Another bright idea from IdeaTek.
Get fast, modern IdeaTek internet at ideatech.com.
Ad Astra Radio.
Back in Rose Hill from Rocket Stadium, Andale wins it 53-13. Dylan Schmidt on his way up here as we're going to pick a play of the game and our player of the game coming up. But let's talk with the coach first as he is coming up to our broadcast position in the Allen Samuels broadcast booth here in Rose Hill. And Coach Schmidt with me, and Coach, 100th win at Andale first. Some learning things for the guys to learn here tonight, but still being able to still win handily, and you saw some good things.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, number one, they're a good team. We knew that. They're a two-time state champ wrestler team. They got a lot of wrestlers on the team. They're big. So I'm not surprised in the sense of the way the game went. And they did a good job running the clock down.
Yeah.
So, hey, we're going to run it down, get a couple first downs, especially when we went, first quarter there. I think they take it, with 11:40 or 11:30 and run it down to 6 or 7 minutes or whatever it was, 5 minutes. So, I mean, offensively, we kind of stopped ourselves a little bit. I'm not trying to take credit away from them, but, normally Sam eats that or throws it away, and I think he was trying to. So, that led to their score. Credit to them, right? They did a good job bringing pressure. And then, obviously, in the second half, we go JV, not moving it, try to go play action type deal, and end up getting blown up there and fumble it, and they recover it. So, could it have been 60-0 or, something like that? Yeah, maybe, but, I mean, they're a good team. So, I think it was good for our boys. I think that's the most physical team we've played. And so, Collegiate beat them.
Yeah.
So that'll be a good matchup next week.
Most definitely. And, we talked about special teams and getting some fumbles recovered off special teams had to be a positive thing to see.
100%. As much as I talk about that a drive where they extended it right, I mean, how many times did we take it away? 4 or 5 on the night?
Mm-hmm.
And so, short field's there. And, and the other one you could argue is that he goes for it on 4th down in his own territory and we stop him. So that was big. The only thing offensively I was a little discouraged about was some 2-point plays. And they did a good job defending, and I just felt like we should have ran through the back of the end zone there a little bit, had some chances. So in the end, it's a good football team. I'm not surprised where the score was at. And to be able to run the clock in the second half and do all that, I mean, and come out healthy. I mean, that's the biggest thing for us, so.
And I know this is kind of unofficial, but you held them to 47 yards, but still there's 13 points on the board.
Yeah, and that's where, offensively we hurt our defense there, right? I mean, the defense touchdown for them, and that's on me. That's a bad play call that I called there. They're kind of loading it up on us. We're debating whether we can get the pass off or not, and we don't. And so, I take blame for that one. But no, defensively we really played solid.
Most definitely. Get ready for Collegiate. I know it was 42-0 when I last checked, and I think that game has been called in El Dorado because I know there was some weather in the northern part of Butler County. But that's going to be another good test. Going to be a ranked matchup in Class 3A next week at Collegiate.
Yeah, I mean, Collegiate always does such a good job against us. They're well coached. They got really good kids. It's a great rivalry. They've been our number one rival over the years. I'm good buddies with Troy Black there, their head coach, and I mean he's always knowing what we're doing and scheming towards us, and and all those things. So I hope our kids are really excited about it. That's what you want, is some early season tests. We got one tonight, and we'll definitely get one next week.
Most definitely. And 100 at Andale has to feel special. I believe a jersey with 100 on it.
Yeah, it
I'll have
looks
to
like
get
it's
a picture of
it's
that.
a medium, so it's my size.
Okay.
But no, that couldn't be more cool. You know, and the coolest thing about it is when you think about the guys every day that you go to work with, our coaches and our kids and administration, and I mean, what a great situation to be in. I know I'm lucky, and I never take it for granted, and it's what I felt like I was meant to do, was coach football at Andale, and to be around the people I get to be around every day, and you know, I couldn't ask for more. And so I'm proud of our seniors, you know, obviously, but we've had a lot of senior groups that have got us to this, and our staff, for the most part, has been together over all those years. And, I mean, they're the reason why. We have the best coaches in the state. And so it just makes it fun to be around guys you enjoy being around and guys that are winners.
Excellent, Coach. Congrats on the win tonight and 100 at Andale. Have a good week of practice. Can't wait for next week at Collegiate.
Hey, appreciate it. Should be a great game.
Awesome. Andale head football coach Dylan Schmidt joining us here in the Ad Astra Radio Locker Room Show.com Locker Room Show. Andale wins it 53-13 over Rose Hill. Like I mentioned at last check, Collegiate was leading 42-0 at last check. Butler Community College was doing that as their high school game of the week, and they stopped their live stream, so I believe either it has been delayed or it's been called. We don't know. I'm trying to get communication with Chuck Cheney over at the Butler County Times-Gazette. I know he's tweeting away, but a huge matchup next Friday night in Wichita at Collegiate. Should be a fun game, the middle portion of a 3-game road swing for the Andale Indians. So we will have that game for you here on Ad Astra Radio, adastraradio.com, and Ad Astra TV. Let's do our play of the game as Dan Buchanan getting some conversations with Coach Schmidt real quick. We'll get Dan back on the headset, but let's get a Bueller Dental Care scoreboard update real quick. Bueller Dental Care, providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch. Late third quarter, McPherson looking to upset a top 5 team in 4A, the Chanute Blue Comets, as McPherson leading 35-12. Final from Lindsborg. Haven defeats Smoky Valley 38-6. Smoky Valley was 2-0 heading into tonight. The Indians will host the Vikings coming up in a couple weeks at Andale. Heston leading by 30 over Hillsboro, 50-20. Halstead leading Nickerson, or I believe that's final, 49-0, actually 49-0 final. Sterling defeats Inman, 52-40. Manhattan, number 1 in 6A, leading Hayes, 10-0. And that's kind of all the scores I have for you. Let me see if I can find some other scores real quick before I get Dan Buchanan back on the headset. Let me go to my other score app that I have. As I'll tell you what, we got Dan back on the headset. As let's do our play of the game first, as it's starting to get a little windy here at Rose Hill. Our play of the game. This is the Hub Brick Oven Play of the Game, brought to you by the Hub, featuring their world-famous brick oven pizza. Get your grub at the Hub, 100 South Christian in Mound Ridge. Dan, what's the Hub Brick Oven Play of the Game?
The pass early in the first half where Sam Harp hits Hunter Grimes. Great catch, great throw, 45 yards. I'm not sure, second or third touchdown of the game. Not positive there, but
second touchdown.
Second touchdown, but that's what you want to see. You want to put some things out there on film to make people understand. There's not just going to be a ground game. There's going to be some passing involved with Andale and in the future games. And excellent play all around, and we're glad to see that for Hunter and for Sam.
Hunter Grimes scored a 45-yard interception return last week against Wellington. He scored the 45-yard touchdown reception there. Second score of the night for the Indians. That is the Hub Brick Oven Play of the Game. Once again, brought to you by The Hub, featuring their world-famous brick oven pizza. Get your grub at The Hub, 100 South Christian in Mound Ridge. Time now for our player of the game, brought to you by Andale Ready Mix. This mud's for you. And Dan, we were kind of discussing it off air. Hunter Grimes, Emery Kraft. Emery Kraft playing both sides of the ball. We saw a lot of good performances from Andale, especially with how this team can still win a competitive game by 40. I know we went with the entire line, but one stands out to us, Emery Kraft, who went both sides tonight.
Yeah, he's filling in. He's playing a little bit of defensive line also. They've lost Jackson Greer. Jackson Greer earlier in the season was playing. He had a car accident, kind of hurt his arm, and so he's unable to play. So now Emery has stepped up and playing very well for him. He's played on both sides of the football very well. A lot of penetration tonight, and good job, Emery.
Emery Kraft, our player of the game, brought to you by Andale Ready Mix. This mud's for you. Andale, 385 yards of total offense tonight, 291 on the ground, 94 through the air. Like I mentioned with Coach Schmidt, they held Rose Hill to 47 yards, 58 through the air, negative 11 on the ground. Andale penalized 3 times for 25 yards. Andale had 2 turnovers on the night, now 3 for the Indians offensively, but they produced 5 turnovers themselves defensively, still winning the turnover battle.
Very important part. They got a couple off of the kickoff returns. Turnover, great job by coverage right there. That makes a lot of difference, and able to take advantage of the short field each time.
Well, that is our stats and our play of the game and our player of the game. We'll take one more break here in the AdAstraRadio.com locker room show, get you some more scores, and kind of preview a little bit of next Friday night, a big game at Collegiate. Andale wins it 53-13. We're back one final time here from Rose Hill in a few moments. From the Allen Samuels broadcast booth, this is Andale Indians football on AdAstra Radio.
More of the AdAstraRadio.com locker room show after this. Ad Astra TV brings you live video of tonight's game on the Ad Astra Radio app. Andale Indians football on Ad Astra Radio.
Kansas. Trust the power of blue for your CanCare plan. Families trust Healthy Blue for doctor visits and prescriptions. New and expecting moms trust Healthy Blue for pregnancy support. And Healthy Blue provides extra benefits for your whole family. Choose the brand Kansans have trusted for more than 80 years. Visit choosehealthyblue.com/KS for more details. Trust the power of blue.
Do you need custom shirts, hoodies, polos, or other apparel printed? Tired of overpaying with online companies? Hi, this is Tyler with 37 Print Co. in Hutch. Come see us and get your shirts printed locally. Check out our work on our Facebook page at 37 Print Co. We print shirts.
Why choose I Need a Cleaners? Expert dry cleaning and our professional shirt service. We take time to care for all your special items. When laundry piles up, let us do it for you. I Need a Cleaners. It's where to take your clothes.
Big savings are happening right now at Allen Samuels Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on the giant corner of 30th and Lorraine in Hutchinson. Don't miss huge markdowns on 2024 holdovers, like the luxurious Jeep Grand Wagoneer L or the electric Dodge Charger Daytona Scat Pack, each with over $14,000 off MSRP. That's right, I said $14,000 off MSRP. And as Mr. Samuels always said,
come by, let's be friends.
See dealership for details and exclusions.
The Kansas legal team at Pyle Law handles cases in McPherson County and throughout the state of Kansas. Now is the time to call for your free consultation. This is Liz Pyle, and my husband Tom has over 25 years of experience in all matters relating to workers' compensation, car wrecks, and personal injury law. Tom takes the time to evaluate your options, inform you of your rights, and walks you through the complicated process of seeking compensation for your personal injuries or loss. Contact me at 620-241-9000 and I'll schedule your appointment with Tom today.
Ad Astra Radio.
Back one final time from Rocket Stadium at Rose Hill. Andale wins it 53-13. Let's get you some Bueller Dental Care scoreboard updates real quick. Bueller Dental Care providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch. Last check, we had Collegiate and El Dorado. That was 42-0 Spartans at last check. Don't know if it's gone final or been called. But Collegiate on the docket next Friday night for the Indians. Let's get you some other scores real quick. Finals, Cheney defeats Garden Plain tonight, 28-7. Let's get you some other scores of note of interest. Holstead over Nickerson, 49-0. Let's see other scores. Douglas defeats number 1 in 1A, 44-3. Let's see other scores. End of 3, Bueller was down 32-7 to Great Bend. Let's see if I can find some other updates real quick. But good night of football as KU with a big one tomorrow in the booth. They take on West Virginia. And got some big KCAC games tomorrow night as well. And K-State's off. Chiefs Sunday Night Football coming up. Royals continuing their 3-game series with Toronto at the K. Sterling leading Inman 60-47, 25 seconds remaining. Mountain Ridge defeats Medicine Lodge 28-21. Great Bend over Bueller 38-14. McPherson leading Chanute 35-12. Am I seeing this right? The Royals leading 20-1. 20-1 in the bottom of the 8th. 20-1. Wow, the Royals decided to put on a clinic, and Michael Lorenzen goes 7 2/3 tonight. 1 run, 3 hits for Lorenzen. Royals lead 20-1, bottom of the 8th, out of the playoffs, but still can put a 20-piece on the board at the K. So the Royals lead 20-1. They're about to take game 1 of that 3-game series against the AL East leading Toronto Blue Jays. Dan Buchanan, turn our attention to the Collegiate Spartans, who probably going to be 2-1, coming into a state-ranked matchup in 3A next Friday on the east side of Wichita.
Not only an important contest in the regular season, it's very likely they have been a playoff team that we've played in the postseason again, so it could happen. And so that's always important as we look forward to next Friday. Hey, Monday night, you get a chance to come out and watch Andale again. There'll be a game at Bishop Carroll where the freshmen and JV will play at Bishop Carroll, and also there will be a JV game at against Rose Hill at Andale.
All right.
So both of those contests begin at 5 or so. You may have to check on the ones at Bishop Carroll. Tuesday, big night of volleyball at Andale. Get out and get a chance to watch the Andale volleyball team. Excellent job. They have a try there at home. Your chance to come out and watch Andale volleyball at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, most definitely. And again, we do have a weekly wrap-up on adastraradio.com with this week's performances from the Indians. We'll have a recap coming up here later on tonight about this night where Andale head football coach Dylan Schmidt won his 100th game at Andale. He's now 103-10. 104 at Andale in this 9th season. The number 1 team in 3A, the Andale Indians, defeat Rose Hill tonight 53-13. Like we mentioned next week, it's a state-ranked matchup. New rankings will come out on Monday from the Kansas media. I do vote in this. Andale will still remain number one most likely. They've been the unanimous for number one team in 3A. We'll see where Collegiate is. Collegiate was ranked 8th this week in Class 3A heading into this week. So Cheney will probably be at 7, but we'll see when the media rankings come out next Monday. But it will definitely be a huge showdown at Collegiate. Next Friday night, we'll have the game for you on Ad Astra Radio, on Andale Radio, adastraradio.com, Ad Astra, the Ad Astra Radio app, and also here on Ad Astra TV. So that'll do it here from Rose Hill. Special thanks to Tyler back at Ad Astra Radio Central in Hutch for running the show back there. For Reed Huckins up top, for my color analyst Dan Buchanan, I'm Dylan Sherwood. Thanks for tuning in to Andale Indians football here on Ad Astra Radio, adastraradio.com, the Ad Astra Radio app, and on Ad Astra TV. Bidding you a good evening from Rose Hill. Once again, Andale wins it 53-13 over Rose Hill. We'll talk to you again next Friday from Wichita Collegiate. From the Allen Samuels broadcast booth, this has been Andale Indians football on Ad Astra Radio.
Allen Samuels Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on the giant corner of 30th and Lorraine in Hutchinson, Kansas. We take pride in supporting our community and our student athletes. Hi, I'm the General Manager, Don Glassby. We want to wish our area teams a fun and memorable season. A great person once said, victory is in the quality of competition and not the final score. Visit online AllenSamuelsHutch.com and follow us on Facebook for weekly giveaways and special events. And as Mr. Samuels always says,
come by, let's be friends.
Stream Indians football all season with live video and audio on the free Ad Astra Radio app. This has been a presentation of the Ad Astra Radio Sports Network, the statewide leader in local sports coverage. Listen all season for Andale Indians football on Ad Astra Radio.
All right, Tyler, let me know when you're ready for a wrap.